It's the Jobbers Tears Podcast.
Fellow jobbers, welcome to our 30th episode of the Jobber Tears Podcast. As always, I am Janelle from HR, here with Sir Wilkins and Mr. Black.
Black!
Yo, you just said it, it made me think of that. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all.
I'm blacker than black.
Yo, that shit is bad for you. Thank you to those that are watching on the live feed. We appreciate you guys. Please tell a friend that this Friday is Jobber Slam. So please bring a friend to bring a friend. We're gonna have a DJ, we're gonna have a dollar raffle, $7 drinks. It's gonna be a good time.
And big booty bitches.
I can't confirm nor deny that. Yo, but it was just
You put the volume up, son? That shit is low.
I'm sorry.
We gotta get hyped.
I'm rusty. I'm rusty, B. Rusty, B.
That
I'm gonna drop a flex bomb for myself.
Wait, but how do you drop a flex bomb for yourself?
Because I am fun master flex. I look just like him. Alright?
Why are you
I
yelling?
look like him if I was you.
He got money.
Yeah.
He got cars. You got that?
So you want to be a materialistic nigga is what you're telling me.
He beats him in the fuck trannies.
That's Mr. C.
Oh.
So that's the wrong
But he does
DJ.
actually beat bitches.
He does.
He does.
That part was
They
true.
say that Lux is best for beating women.
You said Lugs is the best for beating women?
And here at the
My show said that. My show said
and here at
that.
the Jobber Tears Podcast, we do not condone.
Hey, I didn't say that. I said they said that.
No,
best for
I'm
beating
just
women.
saying. I'm just giving a discussion.
Listen, there ain't know how much I love my queens. They ain't know how I big them up. So I don't need to have a disclaimer. My fans know what's up.
Why you club your hands?
Because my fans know what's up. I don't need to
like
explain to my fans
TT
nothing.
Why he just pulled a TT in the room?
Did you wear lugs as a child?
Hell no.
I had a pair of lugs, my nigga. I had a pair of lugs, B.
Wait, how
I thought I was
He
fly.
didn't have a pair.
How did you?
Because I got good grades. That was,
Lugs was the worst thing to have.
what are you talking about? Love was popping.
Who's popping?
Love was popping
That's
that
what
one.
Florida dude, man. Get out of here, man.
You from Florida.
Manchester and Florida.
No swag cities. No swag cities.
Westchester.
Wow. All right. So
Westchester ass nigga. Look at you.
Damn.
Get your Westchester ass.
It's a no grade of a 10.
Love was
Very
popping at
It
one
was at
point.
one
Very
point.
true though. But
But
okay.
how would you know? You have no style.
We're not
My
gonna-
nigga, you wear flip flops with your toes out.
I lost my flip-flops.
Please say you didn't lost it while you was wearing it outside.
I'd go barefoot. I lost it somewhere at somebody's house.
You what?
You went home
What?
barefoot?
Yeah.
Yo, let's start the show, son. I can't be fucking with this nigga, son.
You some real Florida dude, B. You
So
some
how far
real
did you have to,
Florida
hold on. How far did you have to walk?
I had to walk to the train.
So you got on the train
Where
barefoot?
were
I
you?
had to hop a train barefoot.
Bro,
What?
bro, Leo, there's 3 of us you could have asked.
Where were you?
You can't have my shit.
No,
You
because I
want
keep
some
us for money to buy
Oh.
flip flops.
Where were?
Oh, well, where were you?
I was uptown.
Oh, there was no way. you
Pool
could
party,
go
right?
downtown.
No, I was not pool party. No, it was just at a girl's house. And then like,
But how did you lose your flip flop at her house?
couldn't find it, and then she got mad at me because I couldn't find it.
So she couldn't even give you the-
He didn't throw it down right. That's why, B. If you threw it down right, she would give you bread for everything. She would give you-
No.
Oh, hold on, wait.
She's like, if you had socks and shoes, you wouldn't lose them.
Yo, he said that. He said that. He did say that. He did say that. You see? Lesson learned. Lesson learned. But you still wear flip flops, do you?
I don't have them no more. That's why I'm back to shoes.
Yo, I got flip flops. Like,
No, we're not. You don't wear flip flops no
All
more, my
right,
nigga.
so we're go-
First of all, you need a pedicure.
First of all, you just need regular ass shoes. Like there's no.
Yo, let my son wear flip flops.
Nah, but he needs a
That's how he
pedicure.
loses them.
He needs his feet don't be looking right
I need you to
sometimes.
be
G.
an adult.
He can't have his toes out with his feet
Whoa,
looking like that.
whoa. So that's a question. Though all the white people doing that, and they grown.
But no one's talking about that.
No, talk about him. He's walking around barefoot in New York City, hopping on trains barefoot like he's homeless.
Your 2 big toes could have fucking hit that fucking shit barefoot.
They went in
When
jams.
you fucking hop the turnstile, your big toes could have just like it could have been damaged.
So hold on. So I'm still not done with this story. So you fucked her, and then she kicked you out barefoot.
She got alright, so basically she had to go to work and everything. She was like, "Yo, how you been finding your shit? How you been finding your shit?" So,
well, that's some dumbass fault for trying to just get a quickie in before going to work. Like,
So, yeah, what's wrong with that?
but then
How's
you
she
did
dumb?
shit like that happen.
But that's not her fault. That's his fault.
so picking my flip flops off now.
Oh, that shit. Okay, yeah.
So you mad wild, son.
Wait, so you came in like hot tag? Like you came in?
There was no foreplay. You just see the kick
You
the
don't believe in
foot.
foreplay. You don't believe in foreplay.
So you ain't kiss her? You just you just pulled your pants out, kicked your flip flops on, and just started fucking?
Yeah, it's supposed to do that, right?
Let me see your phone.
For good like half hour. This film was my first time, the long ass time, did 45 minutes. Like, I was so proud of myself.
You're a minute man, nigga? You proud of that, right?
I'm like a 5, 10 minute man, 20 minute man sometimes.
You see, this is why foreplay is key, B. It extends it.
If you need to extend this, you can get that nut off of me.
All right, nigga.
Chill, go to sleep.
All right, and this is why she kicked you out. Because she wasn't pleased.
Yo, can we start this?
You know,
Can we start the show,
If you had
son?
threw
But
it
she
down,
kicked him out
no,
because she had to
no. If you had threw it down right, she would have bought you a pair of
She
flip flops.
scratched my back. She called me daddy. She's down on
Did
this
you
shit.
talk to her? Wait, when did this happen?
This happened the other day.
What's the other day?
Like Monday. No.
Nigga,
No,
it's
you had
Wednesday.
flip flops on yesterday when we did the interview.
No.
Yes, you did, my nigga. Your toes was out in front of the company, son. In front of the company, son. 'Cause I was mad embarrassed, son, because Andrew's girlfriend was sitting right there, and she's just looking at you like, what's wrong with this nigga?
Wow. Why you lying for, bro?
Nah, what do you mean I'm not lying?
Yo, can we start the show?
Wow, Leo.
Let's start the show. Start the show.
You can't believe you. I was hyping you up, B, because of how you made up the story, B.
No, it's just serious stories.
So you said you had flip flops yesterday.
Look, I don't got
But he said you had flip flops yesterday. It happened Monday.
So it happened
Like he's
yesterday?
saying the flip flops that he lost were from Monday.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta listen. Y'all
Yeah,
You
gotta
said that you had no flip flops.
You said you had no other pair of flip flops?
No, he meant like that day.
That day. That's what
Oh, okay.
Y'all don't listen. Like dead ass. Y'all
Alright.
don't work.
I have multiple pairs of flip flops.
We know that.
So why you do
I
that
don't have flip flops at his house.
All right.
So comfortable nigga. Oh shit.
Yo, can we start? So we have a long show ahead of
Yes,
us.
we do. Once again, thank you guys that are watching on the live feed that have indulged in Leo's adventures. I feel like every episode we get one good story,
Let's go straight
and
to
that
the
was it.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3. Quick shout out. Thank you so much to Tatiana and Haven from P2 and Jenna from the Mixed Tag.
Shout out to Jenna.
Thank you, ladies. As everyone know, we released our Big 4 episode, Summer 7. Okay. I can't do this. I do this. Like, appreciate the love, but one time is good.
This is my audience.
Okay.
It's a ride. I'm about to get mad song list. Unnecessary stuff. Watch.
But throw me on, so don't do that as much. So once again, everyone can check on the Job of Tears podcast YouTube page. It's live. It's on demand on our YouTube channel.
I like that.
On
On demand.
demand. We already have about 100 views so far, and it's only been released for like the last 6 hours. So thank you again. Thank you to Black Wrestling Alliance for giving us a shout out, for giving you a shout out. It's always love here in the States. We do also want to acknowledge, on a somber note, the passing of Jim the Neville Neidhart, that passed away earlier this week. That's Natalia's dad, for those that do not know.
My boo dad died. I felt bad, son.
Members of the Heart Foundation.
Natalia's my boo.
I don't think TJ will appreciate that.
Who cares what TJ appreciates? Yo, the last table of 3 was fire. Had all my boos on there.
Oh yeah.
What? Oh, it was
Had Naya, Beth Phoenix, and Natalia.
That was a good one.
Phoenix, yo, that's a throwback thickums right there.
It's a throwback, thick.
Throwback. But she's going to top of the ring like this, like a glamour. Oh my.
Wow. Anyway, we want to send our wrestling love to the Neidhart and Hart family during this.
It's crazy. There's only one left.
Yeah, like Brett is the sole survivor.
This one's a mile jump on, B.
So once again, we do pay our respects to that. And then before we do jump in Gorilla's position, I was challenged by Sid from True Hills, and he had a proposing question to me. So his question to me was, whose side was I on? He gave me some NWO type shit. Like he approached me like he was Scott Hall and Kevin Nash on the True Hills Facebook group video that he posted the other day. And I stand by what I said as me being Switzerland. So I will be at Jabba Sam. I will.
I don't know because like you be too happy. You be too happy with that True Hill thing. You be like, oh guys, ladies, I love True Hill, and like they give it a whole new identity and stuff like that. But I don't know because like you two,
they insulted us.
Yeah, like you
they
too
treat us like crap.
Like you too funny with it. You got a whole nickname, B. True Hill Nelly. That don't make no sense.
How does that make sense?
That make no sense.
You have a nickname.
We got a tough name, B.
I didn't pick
Triple J, B. H. Jenna from HR, B. The Oprah of Wrestling one. Strong, empowering name. But they gave you some silly name, Nelly, B. That be creative,
what my friends call me.
Not creative, B. You gave you a strong.
Are we your friends?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Questions, you know what? I will.
She be too hyped. She be too hyped to wear that True Hill shirt, B. Our shirt, she don't be wearing it like that. She be too embarrassed, B. But the True Hill, she always wear it in the shower, when she going out, when she's playing ball, when she going to brunch, everything. She does everything in that shirt. Everything.
So I want to
Did you get it
allow.
for free or did you buy it?
I got it for free. They gave it to me because I did the podcast not like almost a year.
That's crazy though. But they gave her one, but like she had many shirts. Many shirts from the crew, B. You show her love, B.
One shirt.
You have 2.
You have 3 now. His.
Well, yeah, because I mean Triple H in 2 days. So
you have 3.
So are you gonna be the special guest referee?
See, so I mean, if y'all want me to be the special guest referee, please
can I
put
trust
on the
you?
Comments. I mean, I'm not gonna pull an Earl Hebner on you, like.
And get your twin. That we never knew you had.
Just to be clear, I don't wear a t-shirt in the shower. I don't play ball.
You might be
all the
dreaming
shit
too.
that you said is
about to get
valid.
some,
like if you're gonna say some shit, say some truthful
I don't know.
Don't say some
I
wild
know your
shit.
life. I don't know your life. You
So
probably about to get some. You wear it. Yeah, I'm a True Hill today, baby. You foreplay like that. You feel me?
She be playing. She be role playing a True Hill. She's like, ooh, I'm Nelly. I'm the heel.
I mean,
I'm bad.
I don't know about you. I don't know about you.
Don't
I don't know.
I'm cool with that. But as always, I will be there representing myself.
Oh, you're not representing the job
on Friday.
Typical.
Because
she's on a poster and everything, B. I don't see True Hill doing that, B. I don't see True Hill. Like I don't see the Big 4 on the True Hill network. I don't see
They
that.
actually did post it on the
On the network. On YouTube. I don't see it.
They don't
I don't see that, B. Alright, B.
They posted it. Thank you, Sid from True Hills for posting the Big 4 link.
You too infatuated with the little boy. But we the big boys right here.
You little boy? Hold on a minute.
You too infatuated with the little boys. This is the big boys right here, B. We came to play.
I mean, if you talk about big boys, I mean, didn't you not lose so much weight? What? If you look back on all episodes of the Job and Tears podcast, episode maybe 1, you look a little thickos. Now we 30 episodes later, right? 30, right?
I don't want to talk about this.
30, right?
Can we start the show?
You not so much of a thickum, so
I don't want to die. That's why. Is either that or diabetes forever, high blood pressure.
Well, I'm just saying, cool. Like, I mean, we're not talking about the big boys, but you gotta be a big boy. That's what I'm saying. But it's okay.
I'm playing right, Leo.
It's all right.
See,
no worries.
When she is, it's a wrap.
No
just call down middle Friday. I'll be there.
So Friday, as always, please come out to Legends to the Jobber Slam. We're gonna have once again $7 drinks. We're gonna have music, a good time,
and tickets.
And then we're raffling off 2 tickets to SmackDown Live at Barclays. $1 raffle. So they might be good seats. They may not know. Tickets drop every day, B. So
and strippers.
We will not have strippers. Oh, you're dumb. I know what you're talking about too. I mean, actually, we might have strippers. You actually don't. Actually, I don't know.
We're not gonna have strippers, B. Stop putting that out there.
I'm just saying, never know. But all right, let's jump into our opening segment, our OMG moment of this week. And I feel like this is relatable because people try to question my loyalty here.
No.
So, are we friends or are we frenemies? So, Colt Cabana is suing CM Punk. So they both went into the case together against WWE and against the doctor, and they actually won. So, but now there's some lawyer fees, there's some, there's a lot of legal fees going on, And according to Colt, CM Punk was supposed to cover it. Like, you know, I got you in this. I'm gonna kind of get you out. But now CM Punk is like, bro, here's half. Here's this bill. Deal with it. So I propose this question to you guys. What are your thoughts? Because ideally, if you follow the case, you know, CM Punk and Colt weren't really on the best of terms during the trial. They kind of were on the outs, but they still, you know, had a common goal, which was to win their case, and they did. But now that the dust is settled, he's now suing him. So, are they friends or are they frenemies?
Shit is fucked up.
Yeah.
This shit is mad fucked up. And when were they in Chicago? WWE.
For Money in the Bank.
No.
It wasn't WWE that was in Chicago. It was another indie.
You talking about this past weekend?
They were somewhere, and somebody said CM Punk, and the crowd started booing.
So it was this weekend. So Progress was.
Yes, that was it. WWE.
Shout out to Jeremy Garcia, my homeboy that lives in Chicago. So because he was posting about it, that's how I know about it. Progress was in Chicago this past weekend, and the crowd, someone started chanting CM Punk, as you said, and everyone started booing.
So this is what I'm trying to say is that CM Punk talent overshadowed him. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It overshadowed him, and people loved him. He was the guy. He was the indie darling that everybody loved, that everybody wanted to cheer for. Kind of an underdog. He wasn't a Vince-looking guy. He that pipe bomb sent him to another level. Everything was dope. People loved him, but we're seeing flaws in his character, slowly but surely, and his arrogance, the way he's coming off. One fact that he lost twice at UFC. And he's not becoming likable anymore. I'm getting this real sense of he's losing his likability within the industry of the wrestling fans, and how I think a lot of wrestling fans feel he turned his back against the business. Mm-hmm. So now when it comes to this, it makes him look even worse. Because the way the story goes is that Colt Cabana said, he has receipts too, how CM Punk was like, yo, I'll pay for at least half of your...
He said all of it is...
over.
Yeah.
It's not well over.
Yeah. He said all of it, then he said, you know what, we pay half.
Yeah, so he said either all or half, but I think they settled on half.
Yeah.
And then Colt was like, all right, I got my legal fees. You taking care of this? And then he sent them the number. Then CM Punk was like,
sent him a bill.
Said like, nah, you good. Deal with this on your own. So this is fucked up. Especially how he gave you the platform to air out your grievances.
Right, because if you remember, Colt had Punk on his podcast.
Yeah, and it helped Colt out, obviously, because...
And he went ham.
It helped Colt out, obviously, but it also helped settle the score with WWE. And you went on there twice. Not once. You went on there twice and did the same thing. So, why are you acting like this? This is supposed to be your boy. Regardless of what happened or whatever happened before this, you told him you'll take care of him. Mm-hmm. And supposedly the rumor around the industry right now is that WWE wanted this. They wanted this to Colt Cabana to kind of go against CM Punk, because it makes WWE look better. There's a huge rumor going around that WWE's very happy about.
That they wanted Colt to kind of change on him during the trial.
Yeah,
it
didn't happen. But now this is happening now. This is also showing that we fired this guy for a reason. He was hard to deal with. At the end of the day, CM Punk is one of the most talented men to ever walk in WWE's arena. Right. And then walk through that office in Stamford, Connecticut. But his problem is that he had a bad attitude. Mm-hmm. And I've read numerous stories, I've heard his side of the story, whatever. He has a bad attitude. And it's kind of showing what kind of petty nigga this nigga is. This motherfucker's petty. And you tell a man that I'm gonna pay half this shit, who doesn't have as much money as you do, and you turn around and not do this? And turn around and do this for them? Like, that's fucked up. Like,
like a Diddy move.
No, it's not even a Diddy move, because Diddy move that was business. This is you ain't following business. This is straight like some fucked up shit. Like, yo, bro, you said you're gonna pay for it, and I don't make millions like you do. I wasn't a cash cow at UFC. So why are you doing this to me? I wasn't a cash cow at WWE. Like, why are you doing this? This is fucked up. And I'm a huge CM Punk fan for his talent, but as a person, he doesn't seem like a good person.
All right, Mr. Black, your thoughts? Friends or frenemies?
Man, listen, man. It just shows you that people are real characters after a while. And I think that how that goes with great saying that when you have so much talent, you overlook people's flaws. And this is one of the situations. Like, even after the court situation, CM Punk stopped talking to everyone in WWE. He said, I don't want nothing to do with people that used to work for this company, whatever. And when I heard that, I'm looking like, bro, it's not that serious, bro. Like, it's the company. Doesn't mean that people in there, all of them are bad. And that's with any situations. And the fact that Cole came up to him like a man to man is just like, because what a lot of people don't know is the fact that.
Leo, can you fix that? Because they can't see him.
Well,
they can hear you, they can't see you.
What a lot of people don't know is just like the lawyers from WWE told them to take down the podcast. They told them to take it down. But CFO was like, nah, bro, I got you. Anything that happened, this, that, or third, blah, blah, blah. Because you really think about it, though, like, that was big for Cole. Real big. That broke the internet. Thanksgiving. Like, people went crazy for that interview. And the fact is that...
I enjoyed it.
Me too.
There was so much tea.
Yeah.
So overspill.
And the fact that how do you, like you said, just not, I don't know how much you really say, just to reiterate, just like, that's what you're your boy, son. Even in the court case, he still had your back, boy. Even though they had a little falling out, like...
Because he could have dead ass, but like, you know what?
Yeah.
It's all you.
Yeah. He could have said...
I'm done.
And
From the beginning.
And after that, how that he could have made CM Punk, threw him under the bus, this, that, and third, and that's him. He didn't. He stayed loyal to his man. That's what you do. Now you want someone, I ain't gonna pay for nothing. Now I'm gonna sue you. And I'm gonna sue you for $1 million now. The one that you're supposed to get to that doctor.
Because he has the receipts.
Yeah, everything. The conversations, everything. Now, my thing is like, now, that's what you get now. Now I'm gonna sue the behind off of you. Now, nobody wanna deal with you now. Now when you go to all in, the signing, maybe nobody wants to be by your table because you did that. It's in Chicago.
Nah, niggas are still going to the signing.
To see him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're still going, but it hurts his image, though.
It does.
I mean, but Punk's image has been tarnished time and time.
No, but it really tarnishes the image. Like,
I mean, but it's to the point, like, because it's been so tarnished before, like, this doesn't.
I don't think what's done before, because people felt sorry for him.
Yeah. This is different.
Because it was him going up against the machine of WWE.
And everybody was rooting for him when he came to court.
And then with the whole situation with UFC, some people are like, yo, I'm fucking tired of him. Like, motherfucker, you got your ass whooped. But it's still like, yo, he tried. But then now,
this is your man.
This is your man. So this is like legit tarnishes his image.
And now this is not Robin Hood going against the rich. It's just like
it actually flipped. Because Cole doesn't have that kind of money that what's him.
You're right in some type of way. But then again, I say it's Judas. Like, yo,
we just love this word. It's like the second episode using this.
Yeah.
It's I do know who Judas is, right?
Yeah, we know, but it's the second time using this.
But this is necessary. So like he pulled a Judas. Like he's like, Cole was like, you got me? Yeah, I got you. This, that, that. When the Funk hits the fan, he was like, nah, I betrayed him for some coins, B. Like, come on, see?
He ain't betrayed him for some coin. He was just petty. This is pettiness.
Yo, Leo, you stupid.
Yeah. So, all right,
we're gonna move on. So SmackDown, there was announced that SmackDown's 1,000th episode is going to hit October 16th, and it's going to be in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. So ideally, SmackDown's been around since the 1999, and it's been the second longest reigning weekly show
behind Raw
on cable television, behind Monday Night Raw.
You sure the Simpsons is known? Simpsons
is not cable television.
Oh, cable, right.
So ideally, for those that are in the DC area,
would you still count SmackDown being the longest cable television show? Because it just got to cable a couple years ago.
No, it's been on. It was on UPN. That was cable.
UPN's not cable.
UPN's regular. No. It's been on cable for that long. Because it was on UPN for 5 years, maybe.
UPN, then I fell to the CW. Then after that,
well, it was on Spike. Spike is definitely cable.
Spike is definitely cable.
SmackDown's not on Spike ever.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. Ever. It was on CW11. after like WB.
Well, regardless,
and Spike never had SmackDown.
It was on Sci-Fi.
Regardless.
Yes. And it was after the whole like when they had that little deal when it went to USA or something like that. Yeah.
But it's still the second longest one.
Weekly cable television show is SmackDown. So they're gonna have their 1000th episode this October. And tickets go on sale actually this Friday. So in TV Land it'll be posted, but it'll be on real time this Friday. And they always like putting tickets on sale right when a show is right about to happen. Like, I don't understand this. But tickets on sale this Friday for Washington DC. And ideally they've been matches being advertised right now includes AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe and Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. And they even have Undertaker scheduled to appear on the 1000th episode of SmackDown.
Who gives a fuck?
Exactly. He will come and cut like a weird promo and leave. Or, or like have one match, choke at somebody, I'm leaving. Or
the only person.
You know what's crazy? People always bitch and moan about Taker. In the same breath, they bitch and moan about Brock.
I keep the same energy.
Shit is crazy.
I did not say anything.
I find it very interesting.
I said the same thing about Brock.
I keep the same energy.
Very interesting. I didn't say just you guys. I'm just saying in general. Like, people will praise Brock and be like, yeah, you know, whatever.
But Brock can still move. Taker.
But, I mean, okay, we're going to talk about Raw, but Brock has lost a dramatic amount of weight.
Yes, he's preparing for UFC.
He's dropping weight like nobody's business. It's
preparing for UFC.
Crazy. Like, I didn't realize it. So, like, 2 weeks ago when he was on Raw, I was just like, oh, he looks like Sable Brock. This week, I was like, you see his face and everything. I was like,
I told you that. I said that.
But he's dropped.
No, I knew he dropped weight. Last week I saw it. I was like, yo, he dropped mad weight.
Yeah, you said that I could tell you about UFC. He dropped weight.
He dropped weight for UFC. He's getting in shape for UFC.
Yeah, so I just was like, what the?
Because he was fat before.
But regardless, SmackDown 1000 episode. It has been a long time. There's been so many moments and memories of SmackDown. Just even from The Rock introducing SmackDown Hotel to Eddie Guerrero and Vicky Guerrero and Edge getting married on SmackDown. Like, so many different moments. So, bless you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, sir. So what matches or superstars you guys would like to see on the 1000th
The only person that should be on SmackDown that should be coming back is The Rock.
But
this is The Rock show.
Can you though?
No, I don't care.
It's an appearance. He's not wrestling.
He's not wrestling.
No, but can The Rock even be in the country? Like, y'all know, like,
you acting like The Rock.
No, he's busy. Yeah, he is busy. He is busy. But
are you kidding me?
The Rock has to be on the 1000th episode.
Exactly.
Like, there's nobody else that should be coming to the 1000th episode. This is The Rock show. The Rock was the first person to say, this is my show. Before The Miz, anybody, all these motherfuckers, and AJ was saying this is his show. The Rock, the people's champ, needs to be coming out. And The Rock is cooking.
It's cooking.
Like, I need that to happen on the 1000th.
Should they bring back like the old school like backdrop with the fist and the
Yes.
Like they should like spend some money on pyro.
No, I don't know about pyro because
I need to spend money on pyro. It's the 1000th episode.
But then again, okay, the 1000th episode, they have to have all the classic wrestlers there. Be the people who built the foundation for this.
Classic wrestlers, but y'all just OD'd Undertaker.
Undertaker can't do nothing. He also rest. They disappear.
I'm just saying.
It's trash. I don't want to see them no more. No.
Okay,
I want to see my classic wrestlers. My son Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle's on Raw every week. So I'm trying to understand.
But Kurt Angle helped build that. Bring back Dave Bautista. Bring back Brock onto the show.
Brock is on TV. Well,
bring him back to SmackDown because he helped build that brand. He put SmackDown on his back. Bring back people like that. Heyman, son. Teddy Long. The classic people. Undertaker for what? For what? We've seen them already. I want to see people that I haven't seen in a while.
I don't care about anybody else.
Half the people that you just named, you see often.
But bring back Christian and Edge. Edge, especially to help that. Rey Mysterio. Hurricane Helms.
Hopefully contract will be set to where he...
I don't care about anybody. The only person that needs to come on there is The Rock.
We already know that, but minus The Rock. Rock is obviously the number one person you want to see on SmackDown.
It doesn't matter. Nobody else matters.
You should want to see. Who do you want to see, Leo?
Actually, Hurricane is either on Impact or...
Oh, he's on Impact. Yeah. No, not on Impact. He's on Lucha.
Yeah, he's on Lucha.
Forgot. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I watched that episode. I was watching it.
You want to see Hurricane? on
No, I
SmackDown?
was watching Late Night by accident.
Oh, that's okay. Some wrestling, you get the stumble
Come
upon
on, I want
some
to see the
shit.
classic wrestlers.
Like, you know when like you have
That's not classic wrestlers, by the way.
I want to see classic
You
John
just wanna
Cena,
see-
Word
you
Life,
wanna
with the
see- you
chain,
just wanna
with the
see-
jersey.
Who would be cool to come back? Crime Time.
No, they wasn't on SmackDown Stars though.
No, I definitely would rather see John Cena spit a 16 bar.
Yeah, Word Life John Cena.
Word like with the backwards, with the like.
Bring him on bring Crime Time back.
They wasn't SmackDown Stars, they was Raw Stars.
Yeah, bring him on there. Bring him on there. Because if you're gonna bring Thug Life John Cena, you know.
How about the Italian Mob?
The FBI?
Yeah.
But it wasn't SmackDown stable though.
They were.
They were.
But it wasn't hype.
Pablo.
My nigga, the only person that matters is The Rock.
Oh, that would be dope if they did a whole scene with Chuck Palumbo and Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
Who cares about them?
Eric, oh my God.
Okay, I need you to realize that there are like
Exactly,
Rock comes
dude.
on, there is still an
All right,
hour
fine.
30
All right,
minutes
fine.
of TV.
All right, fine. The Rock comes on, he cuts 20 minutes, this actor, and that's it.
That's all that matters.
All right, but once again, the 1000th episode of SmackDown.
So my son E talking about he actually will see John Cena there. Like, I'm
will be-
shocked MLB, because everybody knows classic John
Zach
is.
Gowen.
Oh my
No,
gosh!
let's talk about that for a second. Someone, I forgot who it was. No, it was Robert. Not my Robert. Another Robert. Spanish Rob. Spanish Rob sends me a fucking DM of a link to an old Brock Lesnar like clip. And it was Brock Lesnar versus that guy.
Zach Allen.
Right. And yo, he like OD'd
Yo,
him.
he beat
like,
him up. He beat him up. No, listen.
Like, you gotta remember,
he beat him up.
one leg.
He beat him up in front of his mom's. Then after
No.
next week, he captures him, and after he's
So
on
when
a
you
chair,
look back-
tapped him, and then he threw him up the stairs.
So when you
No,
look back,
the
like,
funniest
Brock's
part-
been wilding for you.
The funniest part was when he picked him up and threw him against the ring post.
Oh, yeah.
And then the nigga looked like a rag doll.
He like
But I also,
shot that shit, and I was like, what the fuck?
and I was like, this nigga is wild. But I don't care about that. The only thing that matters is my nigga The Rock.
It's fine.
The Rock needs to come back and cut his 20-minute promo.
Anyway.
Matter of fact, he needs to host SmackDown in 1,000
That would be better.
episodes.
That would be better. He was told. But actually, Zach Gowen, he was on American Ninja Warrior.
Who cares?
Yeah, he was on American Ninja Warrior.
All right,
Chris
Rob.
Benoit.
Huh?
He's
Wow.
dead.
Chris Benoit
Okay.
is dead.
Okay.
Shut up.
Definitely dead.
Okay, you just said Chris. You know what?
Definitely
Like
gone.
tribute.
Definitely
That's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
He's been wiped off.
Like the wrestler, but decisions as a personal man,
He had demons, B.
can't fuck with it.
He had demons.
Yeah, he had voices in his ears. Which actually brings me to our next topic.
Can you say it?
Yeah. Well, I wrote it, so.
Awkward.
It's so weird. So the question of the week is, are you gonna shake my hand or touch my dick? So as the wrestling world has
This
heard,
nigga nasty, B.
She a freaking leak, man. That's that white boy comedy, dude.
That's that white boy fun, son. That's white boy fun,
It
B.
is. It is.
you telling me you wouldn't tell somebody? You would.
What?
Tell what we're talking about.
Or touch my dick?
You've never did that to you?
I don't have a dick, so I've never done that.
A
What?
guy never did that to you before?
Why the fuck would he do that?
Wait.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, this
White
is
boy fun.
Let me tell you.
He's Florida, man. Shout out to everyone who watched Atlanta. You know, he's Florida, man. That's him right there.
Yo, there's this line from back in the days. Alright, my dick just died from buried in vagina. You never heard that before?
White boy comedy.
Well, I mean, that's a pickup line versus. Okay,
Oh my
it sounds like a
god.
pickup
Yo, tell people what you're
Alright,
talking
so
about, though.
Once again, in the wrestling community, we've been hearing rumbles again of Randy Orton acting really inappropriately. Like,
This nigga nasty, B.
nigga is nasty. So, so if we go back to an old 2012 MLW Radio podcast episode with former WWE writer Court Bear, he talks about Randy Orton and his backstage antics, about how Randy would go up to the writers and basically say, "Hi, I'm Randy Orton," and if they don't shake his hand, he out here pulling out his dick. Like,
Can I read this?
wow.
Can I read this?
Go for it.
This is fucking hilarious. The allegations the heat continues to build for Randy Orton after her harassment allegations recently resurfaced from a 2012 MLW radio podcast with former WWE writer Court Bear. The allegations have been picked up by several mainstream non-wrestling media outlets, including Forbes, the New York Post, and Fox News, among others. Court Bayer on Randy Orton. Court goes, this is what Court says. For every new writer that would show up, he came in the room, put his hands down his pants, pulled out his dick, touched himself, then say, I'm Randy Orton, shake my hand. Oh, you don't want us to shake my hand? You're big leaguing me now? That's fucked up, man. Should I tell Vince and Steph you won't shake Randy Orton's hand? The writers would all start sweating and backing up into the corner. The guy's dick is still hanging out. This nigga nasty, B. This nigga freak a leak. This nigga is freak nasty, son. The guy's dick's still hanging out, and he would be there cutting a promo on a... Hold on.
Nigga, why you moaning for, nigga?
He said he would be there cutting a promo on a guy with his dick hanging out for like 5 minutes. Court goes on to say, Orton.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? That's new.
No, that's old.
No, but you never used it on episode.
Kurt goes on to say, Orton was very intense, so you would never tell if he was fucking with you or he was really hot.
Oh my God! Yo, we should be laughing at this. This is hilarious.
Yeah, so he said,
it's mad funny. It's inappropriate, but it's mad funny.
Like, hold on, I gotta go back. Hold on.
Like at this point,
Wait. We have to.
Or is it small so you're distracted? Like, there's just no indication of size. There's no indication of size, so you don't know if it's small.
Oh, shit. Yo, this film flip.
He's called a viper, so this shit gotta be big. Like,
it doesn't have to be big. I mean,
vipers are long and like, you know.
He doesn't have sports.
But
You know what other writer's name? Nick is the viper. Wow.
You know what? He might be right though.
Yeah.
He might have a big dick, boy.
Yeah.
If his nickname, his name is the Viper.
But he was
the writers
named
gave
the
him that.
Viper because of how he strikes.
How you know
ring.
that?
Because that's what it
I think that he helped come up with the promo.
Yes.
And then he probably was like, yo, back in the day when I was in the army, you bitches used to call me the Viper.
Exactly. He whipped it out.
No, wasn't he discharged?
No, wasn't he dishonorably discharged?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was dishonorably discharged, yeah.
Yo, this nigga, he is just...
Hold on. I gotta finish writing. So he said, WWE, all right. Court goes on to say, Orton was very intense. So you could never tell if he was, hold on, let me finish. It was very intense. You would never know if he was fucking with you or he was really hot. WWE responded to the media inquiries last week and said they were looking into the matter. But that was the last we heard from the company on the matter. They have ignored requests from comments from the Post and other outlets. Shake my hand or touch my dick, Randy Orton.
Oh, his wife is black.
His wife is not black.
His wife is Spanish.
Word _life25, his wife's not black.
His wife is Spanish.
She just has a really nice tan.
No, she's Spanish. She's Spanish.
And that's his second wife. So,
more than one wife? He got a big dick.
No, I didn't say he has more than one wife. He got a divorce and he remarried.
What's the big deal if he got a divorce, B?
No, I didn't say it was a big deal. I just rather you guys. I'd rather you guys be informed. Is all I'm saying. Like,
I mean, sometimes, no lie, I put my hand on my dick and I shake his hand down. But
that's nasty.
I'm never touching your hand ever again.
No.
I'm never touching your hand ever again. You're disgusting. You're absolutely fucking disgusting.
You are absolutely not allowed to touch Leo's hand.
Pause.
You were not allowed to touch Leo's hand at all.
I'm on pause.
Like, if I just came out the bathroom, nothing, just rushing, do that. But like, I'll give you a fist bump half the time. But like, sometimes.
Okay, so what do you want? There's nothing to say. This nigga nasty. This nigga mad nasty, son. Wow. Can we move on to the next subject? This nigga nasty. What do we need to say?
He's gay too.
He's not
He not gay. He just nasty.
Oh, it definitely is.
Pause. Look at
so end it and then start it over again.
There's a lot that's good.
Oh, well, we can't see it.
No, it's someone call me because it says live video pause.
No. I see your head just moving.
Let me see.
Oh.
Pause the camera. This nigga gay.
I just want to know, like, little or big at this point.
This shit you gotta be shit. Like,
I mean, but ideally, when you have to just be erect, like every time you want to see somebody and do that shit.
No, not everybody gotta have a heart. You don't gotta always be like that. If you just like that, then you just like that.
That shit is wild. But Leo, what I need you to do is not put your hand in your pants and then shake hands. That's nasty. That's nasty.
It depends on what I do to.
So who have you done that to?
Certain people.
That you don't like?
Yeah.
But that's like,
That's carnal, bro.
I don't know what movie that, I forgot the name of the movie, but that's like when they put the pubes in the food because they were mean to the people. But it's some fast food thing. It's really Jay and Silent Bob.
Was that Clerks?
Yeah.
Clerks 2.
Clerks, it was one
Is it working now?
Clerks is actually really funny. I wish it was on Netflix.
Yeah,
Now they took it off, I think.
All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now it's back. Don't kill yourself.
Put the camera back.
No, I never
Can you
never
stop doing
stopped.
that too? Yeah.
Yeah. So Randy Orton's a nasty nigga. That's all we need to say.
But like, they said that, you know, WWE, like once it kind of resurfaced again, WWE was like, we're looking into the matter. But are they really?
Nah, they're not.
But my thing is this way. It's but so much you look into because it happened so long ago. So
Wait,
people-
2012? This is only 6 years.
This probably happened before 2012. Though.
yeah.
This probably happened when he first came in. He was a
But
straight dick.
regardless of length of time, like we sat here and when Jimmy Snicker before he died, everyone knew what was up.
Okay.
Like,
He killed somebody, B. That's different. That's different. That's
No,
different.
what I'm saying is in terms of him saying the amount of time between when it was resurfaced again and that conversation and they reopened the trial versus when it happened, there was a lot of time that passed.
But Janelle, he killed somebody.
I know, but-
There's a difference between a nigga pulling out his dick
I'm not saying
and a nigga killing somebody.
no, what I'm saying, but inappropriate is inappropriate.
Wow.
It's inappropriate to kill someone.
so you're gonna hold on the same level. Him pulling out his dick is on the same level of him killing somebody.
Inappropriate is inappropriate.
Hold on. So Snooker killing somebody is on the same level
He got
as
away
Randy
with
Orton pulling out his dick.
Wrong is wrong though.
Wrong is wrong, but it's not on the
That's all I'm
same
saying. I didn't
level.
say it was on the same level. All I'm saying is
Yeah, but he pulled.
Like, you can't.
You can't compare the two.
I'm not comparing the actual action.
I get what you're saying, the time, but you can't use that one.
Yes, I can.
Yes, so you can. You can use Cedric Alexander in his tweets.
Exactly.
That's a little bit different.
No, but he didn't actually do something. He just tweeted something. Who knows if he's out here touching young bitches?
Well, on the word on the street.
He touching young bitches, but
Okay, but then again,
At the end of the
this
day-
is his word against their word. Because a lot of time could have passed by with like kind of they add a little sauce.
But I don't understand who brought this up though. Who brought this back to life?
resurfaced. I
Exactly.
don't know, but they probably. But you know when people resurface things, which low key means this shit is still going on.
Oh, okay.
Which low key means he's still low key at the table,
Pulling out his
and
dick.
fucking catering, pulling out his dick, and saying,
This is
"I
white boy
got
fun,
raped."
son. This is all white boy fun,
my
son.
dick.
But the thing about it, Randy Orton's a big dude, son. He's like 6'5", solid 230. These riders are probably like Leo size, but small, but shorter.
You get some big guys like real life cast.
Real life Chaz just got on though. Back in 2012, they had some small nerdy ass motherfuckers.
Overweight, fat.
And then Randy Orton comes to like, yo, come on.
That is true though.
Yeah, you
That is
ain't
true.
catering.
Touch my dick. Touch my dick. Touch my
I
dick.
don't even like they slapped him with it. I wondered if he did that.
He slapped somebody with his dick.
I'm asking.
I don't think so.
I mean, if he could do that,
Yo, can we
what's
move on?
stopping for slapping niggas with his dick?
Wait.
No, we're gonna move along.
Yes, rumor of the week. It's rumor of the week. Rumor of the week.
After you sneeze, half the time, do you always wash your hand before you shake somebody's hand? Touch somebody's hand?
I don't see some of my hands.
I don't sneeze in my hand.
Okay, plenty of people.
But
What?
Sneezing in
You
your
make it
hand.
fun of us because you don't see my hand?
sneezing in your hand. So now, criticize that shit. Sneezing in your hand is nowhere near you touching your dick and giving someone a high five. No.
Alright,
No.
for me,
Why do you argue with him, son?
like,
Because it's fun. But sometimes, like,
Why do we argue with this nigga,
half the
son?
time,
They do me like you said they're not supposed to sneeze in your hand.
half the time, shit.
Yo, why we argue with him?
like, you like your dick sweat and like all that, like it smells.
I can't relate to that. I'm so sorry.
So you touch it and smell it?
You know?
So just when you walk out, you just put your head out and you smell it.
Yeah. You know, all the time, I touch it, I smell it all the time.
Can we go to rumors of the week, son? I can't do it. No, we're done. Can we go to rumors of the week?
We're gonna go to rumors of the week.
Smell on my dick.
What's crazy is that you say shit and you think it's regular shit, which is what I like, because you just be like, no, like don't you all like.
Don't you smell your dick randomly throughout the streets?
Like, if anybody is watching on a live feed that has a dick, do you guys do that? I just kind of want to know in the comments real quick.
You doing questions after?
What questions?
Ask us anything. Would you do that today or no?
Yeah, sure. Why not? We have time. But I mean, ask us any. You know what? Rumor this week goes back to the showcase of the Immortals.
You nasty, son.
As everyone knows, WrestleMania 35, which will be the first Sunday of 2019, will be here in New York.
New York!
So the rumor this week is that there are 2 cities up for possibly getting WrestleMania 36 and WrestleMania 37. So that would be 2020 and 2021. So the rumor has it.
Where's 19 gonna be? Oh, here. I'm sorry, I'm bugging.
So 2020 is rumored to be at the US Bank Stadium, which is in Minnesota, which was the home of this past year's Super Bowl. And it's a new arena, it's a new stadium. So, and you know, Vince gets a hard-on pause with new stadiums and stuff. So the ideal is to have it in Minnesota in 2020, and then 2021 they're looking to have it in the new Los Angeles Stadium at Hollywood Park in Inglewood, California.
Inglewood?
So ideally, the stadium has not opened yet. It is scheduled to open in 2019 or 20. Bless you. You just sneeze in your hands.
Yeah.
Go wash your hands, son.
Yeah.
Go wash your hands. Go wash your hands,
We just told you not supposed to eat this anyway. You ain't low, nigga.
I told you I did.
Shut up. You ain't low, nigga.
You disgusting, B.
You just did that.
You spreading AIDS out here.
And you so.
You can't say that on TV. You can't be spreading propaganda like that. I mean, maybe herpes, maybe something else, STD, but not AIDS.
AIDS, you can live with AIDS.
Yeah, but you can't.
I did a whole lesson today about AIDS.
Okay, cool. But
You mentioned magic?
Huh? I mentioned magic.
You can't propaganda Leo having AIDS.
If Leo has AIDS and people don't accept him for who he is, they're fucked up.
Exactly.
They are, but we just
No.
You can't falsify that.
We're not falsifying
You
it.
just said and you got AIDS.
I did say that. My bad. That was wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
That was wrong.
All right. So guys, what do you think of? Welcome back, Leo. What do you think of these 2 cities? So, and they're actually they're in 2 kind of polar opposites of the country in a way, because you have like the Midwest in a sense with Minnesota, and you have the West Coast once again with the time difference and climate and weather. Who knows what weather will be like in Minnesota in April? But
it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad here.
It'll be like if when they have it here.
Once again, Mother Nature shit. They might have a snowstorm the week before.
No, they won't.
Who knows?
No, they won't. They're gonna do what they did for the when the Super Bowl was here. Use a satellite and change the weather.
No, not the satellite. B. It's a heart machine. So the heart machine that you use sounds. So they're able to change the molecules of the weather. So they're able to shoot out a little bit more. I'll say that part.
No. Educate these people.
Let me backtrack it. So they shot certain stuff in the air in the last Olympics. It could get rain because of it made it rain, and it had a certain look to it that they wanted to show off on television. So with the heart machine, you don't know that had a certain
harp machine.
Harp. So these certain this machine that really control the weather. Why do you think they had in New Orleans the quote unquote thing the fault whatever thing was that area that was a strong hurricane. It was not supposed to be that strong, but they said that had to amplify to get people out of there to move into rich. And they said that had a Sandy, that could have been done by HARP too. This is why there's certain stuff giving reasons why it's got the pour out there. In certain spots, it's still affected by Sandy.
I lived in Florida during Katrina.
Yeah.
And it was actually because of the intensity of the hurricane. It was category 3, 4 when it was coming through. I got hit by Katrina because I was
you were in Panhandle.
Hit our pool cage and everything like that. Destroyed the shit.
It was strong.
Yeah. So when it went up to Georgia and whatever.
What's the point of the story?
That it's not 100% HARP. It's man-made shit. It's weather.
That's right. HARP is man-made.
That's what he's saying. Even though that is what he's saying. Though.
So there won't be a snowstorm.
It won't be.
You never know.
No, they won't.
Never know these things.
Because you know why it won't be no storms this, that, third. WWE, regardless of people who make crap on it, it brings a lot of revenue to the city.
Well, yes, that's the point of why certain cities.
I like it for Minnesota.
Yeah, me too.
But I think also to go back to what you were saying, to like we're going off subject this whole podcast.
Weird episode.
So to go back to what you were saying. Them going to Minnesota is because they're running out of cities.
Yeah.
They're running out of stadiums.
Not only that, but like low-key Vince likes to piggyback off for Super Bowl. Like he won't do a city like because it was rumored that when they talked about 35 that they were gonna do Minnesota. But because it's not, he likes to kind of space it out so that people don't be like, oh, I just went there for the Super Bowl kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like he tries to space it out. And it's the same. Like honestly, I don't mind Minnesota. The LA thing kind of throws me off because when I go to WrestleMania, I go for like the entrances. I go for like the experience. And
West Coast time.
3 o'clock in the fucking afternoon as a start time or noon as a start time because WrestleMania will be 6 hours. So ideally, East Coast is. Oh, let me see something. Don't touch my mouse, rude. Being on the East Coast.
It's not the same.
It'll be like 4 o'clock, so then that'll be 1 o'clock West Coast time, and it's still bright as fucking day. So like an entrance like a Bray Wyatt, like when they had it on WrestleMania 31, and they did him, they did Sting, they did Taker, they did all like in like daylight, and it didn't give the same effect.
No, I get what. Is it a retractable roof though? The Los Angeles one?
I don't know yet.
But I know that Minnesota might be a retractable
The
roof.
Minnesota one is a retractable roof.
Yeah, so they might do that retractable roof.
So they're fine. I mean, it's dope for Minnesota because it gives the money it's going to give to that city. Also, there's probably a ton of like hardcore wrestling fans there because it's middle of America. Yeah. It's a dope thing, and I like the fact he's doing the stadium shit. That shit's not intimate enough for me, B. Those stadium stuff.
No, anything is better than Dallas. Dallas, I legit almost had a panic attack. Like,
is it far from Minnesota?
Yeah. So,
why'd you have a panic attack?
No, I almost did because it was over 100. Like, just AT&T Stadium in Dallas is just overwhelmingly huge. Like, I've never been in a stadium that big. So it was just like so much going on, and when you're in that kind of environment, you get overstimulated and you're just all over the place, and you're excited, but then you're like, oh my god, like it's a lot going on. I think one of the cities that they should do is Atlanta.
Oh yeah, so someone Elijah said that.
Good.
Jerry said that too.
The time of year, it's nice. Atlanta they just opened their new stadium, so I think Atlanta's a good city. Also, I would personally love for them to go back to Toronto. I love the city of Toronto just personally, so I think, and there's a huge wrestling community in Toronto, in Canada, period. So I think doing it there would be really dope. But I mean, Minnesota and Cali.
I mean, California doesn't make sense though, because the fact that
have they done Boston before?
No, they haven't done where the Patriots play.
No.
They haven't done Foxborough. But you know why? It's because it's not in the city. So ideally, you would want the stadium to be in the city.
So like, so like Boston's kind of like
Foxborough is legit like 25 minutes from downtown Boston.
So it's like
Philadelphia's would be pretty good too.
Yeah, I like Philadelphia because the stadium is right there.
The stadium is right there, right in the city.
So think about like Arizona where they do the Royal Rumble at the baseball stadium. That's in downtown Phoenix. Where Superdome is in that downtown.
By the way, anybody that's going to WrestleMania next year, the traffic is going to be ridiculous.
Do not drive. Do take the train. Do not take a bus. Take the train.
Because on a regular football game day, the traffic. Because I live in Jersey and I've been to like a Giants game. It was a Jets game. I'm sorry. And bruh. It's LA traffic.
It took me, so WrestleMania 29 was here and that was my first Mania, and I didn't know anything at the time but just taking the bus, because you can take the bus from Port Authority to MetLife. It took us, we got there in nothing, bracket time in like 30 minutes, out of the tunnel, boom. Coming back, it took us 2.5 hours it took us an hour and a half to just even get on a bus. And then it took us almost an hour to get into the city. Like, I didn't get home. It took me, my commute from MetLife to home when I lived in Harlem at the time, it took me 2.5 hours.
Should take the train, now you know.
But I didn't know, I was young.
Well, the path train's not that far from that.
I wouldn't take path. Take New Jersey Transit straight out of Penn Station. Take it to Secaucus, Meadowlands. You're there. So
I don't know. I never took the New Jersey, but I'll take the path train. I like it better.
No, it doesn't. You still have to.
You still got
Still a ways to go if you take.
You still got to take. You got a way to go. The New Jersey train is the best.
Jersey Transit. So once again, those that are coming to New York, those are some tips. You know, we will continue.
By the way, we got something for you guys.
Tips. That's what we'll do. Maybe here and there on an episode, some mania tips, because everyone always asks me like, what should we do? Like my homegirl's coming, like planning to come from Chicago, and I told her, don't stay in Jersey, stay in Brooklyn, because Jersey's the only. WrestleMania is the only time they're in Jersey, so the rest of the events will be in Brooklyn, so it makes sense to stay in Brooklyn. Alright, so we're going to move on to our second segment, the WWE Recap. It is the homegoing shows of Raw and SmackDown this week, because it is SummerSlam week, so happy SummerSlam week to all those that are, you know, either in the New York City area or traveling to New York to come and hang out this weekend. We got some jam-packed shows. We have NXT TakeOver Saturday, we have SummerSlam on Sunday, and then Raw and SmackDown all next week here in Brooklyn at Barclays. So, guys, Raw this week, hashtag the return of Ambrose. Guys.
Why'd you put this?
That's my up. That's my up.
Why'd you put this? Why'd you put hashtag return of Ambrose?
Because it is. That's the only thing you really remember from Raw, besides the fake ass pepper spray that really was probably water. Who knows? But other than that, you ain't thinking about nothing else. Nothing else matter. Nothing else matter.
Like, you return to Ambrose, like what? He's gonna come back, just do his, you know, his wanky clothesline. Like, come on, wrestling is ready for
Yo,
like, doing something like intelligence. He does like 100 times in a match. Y'all still fall for it? Really?
But it's the same niggas that when The Rock did the people's elbow, you fell for that.
You're not talking about The Rock.
No, but you see, you gotta keep the same energy. You can't do that.
No.
If it's the same shit.
I don't think you're talking about The Rock.
And The Rock makes sense because he beat them down to the ground.
Why the fuck would it take you 2 minutes to go run the rope, rope the rope?
Because he knocked him out. Don't touch me. You're disrespecting The Rock. It doesn't matter. And I'm not listening. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Yeah, bro. He takes mad time. Wakey Clay, Carl's line. There's like 5 times in the match.
That's a lot of.
At least The Rock does it once in the match. No. Sometimes it depends. The second he go, oh man. But the third time, he did the third time. That means that he showed you a point.
Keep that energy.
Listen, I didn't say nothing about his clothesline.
No, I know, but I'm just.
Where'd you sneeze?
In his hand. Go wash your hands.
Go wash your hands, B.
Go wash your hands.
He does a wakey clothesline 1,00001 times.
But there are so many other
friends.
No,
he's whack. He's too
that's your opinion.
Now it seems like how that.
I just want to know when shit goes like when
close the door.
Shit gets popping. Don't jump in the
No. You see, let me finish.
Don't say nothing positive about Ambrose now.
Can I finish now? Let's finish. All I'm saying is this way.
Doesn't matter.
I like the fact that, like you said on Facebook, that he came and transformed his body to something like he looks more like. I can tell that he's really generated. I can only go by what he did prior to his injuries, so I can't talk about after his injuries. So I'm gonna crack on his stupid clothesline until I see his first official match back.
He did a clothesline though. Did he do a clothesline when he got back?
It wasn't wanky. It wasn't. You feel me? So I can only judge by what he went like.
I forgot he had no neck.
Exactly. Yeah, he really had no neck, B.
Most white guys on neck. Kurt ain't got no neck.
Well, Kurt broke his neck numerous times, so it's just all infused down here.
And he brawling.
Mad people don't got no neck.
What are you talking about? Drew McIntyre got a neck. Dolph Ziggler got a neck. Triple H got a neck. Finn Balor got a.
But he's brawling.
I'll actually confirm that in 2 days. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
I'll report back about it.
All
right, cool.
And Shane got a neck. Strowman got a neck.
Braun Strowman got a neck. Vince don't got a neck.
But he's brawling. Yeah. Shane got a neck, but he's brawling. But my brother, sometimes when he's trying for competition, he don't got a neck either.
You can't tell somebody they sometimes don't got a neck.
I said when he's training for competition.
He's being honest. He's keeping the same energy.
Yeah.
No, he's not, because he just was like about Ambrose. Like, all I know is that when shit go, you can't judge him like he's back from rehab.
I just said that.
You can't say and call him doo-doo when he only showed up for
he did just say that.
I said that I'm judging him
because it was when you put your ears around it, you weren't listening.
I just said that how that he just.
So hold on. So
why are we saying him judging?
Okay.
Because it's before his injury.
Real talk.
Why are we talking about the past?
Because I don't think I can judge him by his past.
Why judge him?
Because he didn't do nothing
Do you want someone to judge you?
I'm doing a little stuff.
No, but I'm
I'm
just
living my best
saying.
life.
No, but I'm
Living my best life.
Wow, no songs.
Oh.
Ain't gonna fuck with
I thought he was gonna play the song, but he
I
didn't.
don't have a song like that.
But all I'm saying is this: I'm judging him. I'm making fun of him how he was before.
But I just want to know: do you want somebody to judge you for what you did before?
A lot of people judge the stuff I did before.
No, but you're not answering the question.
Okay, if I'm not doing nothing with my...
It's a simple yes or no. Do you want people to judge you for what you did in the past? Yes or no?
If I'm not doing nothing in my life, I don't care because I'm not doing no improvement.
Not answering the question.
I just said I don't care. If they do, they do.
It's definitely not answering the question. It's a yes or no.
No, I don't care. I guess I know. I don't care.
We gonna start this thing alright. You all in the motherfucking house. Come on. Do it, baby. Take it, baby. 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 Come on. Shake it on. Take it out.
All right, are you guys getting along now?
Shake it on.
All right, cool. Back to the show.
So 2 ups, 2 downs, raw.
My up was the return of Ambrose. That's one of my ups. I did enjoy the Brock Lesnar attacking Roman Reigns.
That shit was great.
Those are my 2 ups. It had nothing to do with wrestling this week.
Shit was. I surprisingly didn't think Brock would take it to that limit because it reminded me of the Zach Gallen thing, like when he just went ham. But Roman doesn't have one leg, and not to say any of that shit. But it you saw that fire.
Yeah, it looked good.
That people feel like always question about Brock.
Yeah, but it was there. That was legit what it was. My downs were. I'm sorry, I really don't like Baron Corbin. I've come to a point where
I think you just don't like the vest.
Yes, I don't like his outfit.
I like the man who's like the lone wolf character.
I don't like to stop.
No, lone wolf character. You know the best.
My other down was the Amber Moon and Alexa Bliss situation was a little.
It was weird.
I wasn't really fucking with
They
it.
don't really have good chemistry in the ring.
Nah, they didn't at all.
That's the issue.
So I don't know. Maybe Miss Jenna from Mixed Tag might be right about Alexa Bliss.
Oh, that she's overrated?
She's overrated. We'll talk more about that next week.
On
Drop This Podcast.
Yes. So that was my thing.
All right. 2 ups, 2 downs.
the Ronda Rousey paid tribute to Jim. I felt that how they really show that I've been telling. I put on the page like she has a lot of character, but it's just like you can't overscript her. Like when she on Good Morning America, she's talking about her farm and stuff like that. Passion. I believed her. I like that. Show that growth in her character. Another up for me is it's great to see I guess Ambrose, because everybody gonna get paid sometimes. But again, you see, if you didn't cover your ears, I did say that I'm happy that he came back. It wasn't lazy. You see, that's what you get. Everybody, I did say that. Did I say that, Leo? Of course I did.
Come on, smile, people. Let's get along. Let's get along, guys. I need some love here. So go continue. Can we all get along? Yes, please turn around.
Let's go to SmackDown. Because if I keep talking, she don't turn around, that's disrespectful.
So what the fuck you be wildin' for? Come on! I get my grin on. I'm smiling, bitch, cause I always get my grin on. I've been on so many different stages. Twisted cover of 100 magazines.
What?
You try to get flagged for the YouTube video, bro?
Oh, okay. My bad. Can we go to SmackDown?
Yeah, we might as well. Because I can't even finish. Because if I keep talking,
So
keep turning
finish.
around.
You're not talking to me though.
Okay, so my 2 ups for SmackDown and 2 downs were my two ups for SmackDown.
I didn't kill anything. Just finish.
Yeah. So what you talking
Jeff
about?
Hardy defeating Shelton Benjamin. I like that match.
Solid, man.
And Samoa Joe was out here looking crisp, dressed up real nice. Those are my 2 ups. That's my 2 ups.
Mine? Oh, what's your downs, bro?
My downs are. I'm sorry, that Carmella Charlotte Flair.
That was terrible. I didn't do it.
These chicks can't talk. These chicks can't talk.
I got home like an hour into SmackDown, so I don't even.
Nah, it was trash.
I say, yeah.
But I heard
And
what Charlotte was saying wasn't bad. So
it just I don't.
But you know when you have boring Becky.
Yeah, Becky's not good on the mic. And then CN Almas versus Aiden English was a.
It's to build the match for Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But CN deserves better, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. My ups is that promo with the Miz and Daniel Bryan. Y'all didn't see that?
But it was throughout the show. It wasn't like...
Doesn't matter. Part 1 and 2, you saw yo, the 2. You saw, it
I'm
felt like...
I'm disappointed because I feel like...
Okay.
Then it's the end. What?
Go ahead.
I won't say anything anymore.
Everywhere that I went, I even put it on the first black president. It's evident I'm hot as a crock pot with a big ass smile like Mr. Hot Spot. Yeah, you got a lot
to be smiling for. Smile, bitch! Smile, bitch! Come on!
So what the fuck you be wildin' for?
I don't mean to call. I'm not calling you a bitch.
If you're breathing, you were cheating.
Woo! Yeah. So let's talk about NXT Takeover. Velveteen Dream. Who? Are you done? SmackDown?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Y'all keep interrupting me. Dang, bros. Dang. It's like I was saying before, I just felt that the whole Miz situation, I just feel like I love the build-up. It gave me a classic feel of old school WWE when he used the promos throughout the day. It reminded me when The Rock and Stone Cold used to do one of the little vignettes throughout the show. Like you said, backstage stuff. It makes the product a little bit more realistic. It makes it feel like a real sporting thing. And that was the biggest up. I like the Samoa Joe and AJ Styles thing. I really like that whole dynamic because I want to see what they're going to do at this stage in their career. They're not young, hungry dogs that have to prove themselves. They're well-established veterans, now in a different arena. Not in type of WWE. I want to see what they do in these big lights. It's for the championship. They both could go. I hope it's not no rinky-dink finish where AJ Styles' wife come out, his kids come out. No. I want to straight up win or loss like how with him and his battle with John Cena. Like again, if they really want to make this push for SmackDown 1000, these matches they're having again, they gotta make a great impact to the fact that we want to see it again. No, Ranky, no. Be tired of that dusty finish. Give me a real finish, B. You did it too much. You overused it. Put that later for next time. Give me real straight up brawls now. Give me an end, decisive. I don't need that no more. So, I'm really looking forward to Daniel Bryan and Miz match. To see their history and what they've been going through and everything like that. I love it. My downs, I have to say, is like, what the hell are they doing in Sanity? Sanity only won one match throughout the time that was on the main roster. It's kind of diminished what they built up with the NXT. They should have carried that momentum to the next stage. So that's it. Everything else is up.
Okay.
You ain't down for SmackDown?
No, I'm good. We can go to NXT SummerSlam predictions.
All right, so as everyone knows, this week it is the biggest and hottest summer of wrestling. It is SummerSlam weekend, and of course, NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4 will be on and popping this Saturday. So we have 5 matches this Saturday. So let's give some predictions. We have the Velveteen Dream versus EC3.
Velveteen Dream versus EC3. I think EC3 is gonna win because he needs a boost right now.
Should that been yet when I build the Velveteen crib?
Are you gonna let me finish?
I'm asking.
Are you gonna let me finish?
No.
Let me finish?
No.
Okay, so you can go.
Go ahead.
All right, so EC3 versus Velveteen Dream. I think they're gonna put EC3 over because they have to at this point. No, because they haven't really done nothing with him.
I mean, the last 3 matches, Velveteen lost too.
Yeah, but Velveteen's strong already. Velveteen is the Dream. Get it? Velveteen Dream, the Dream. So, the Tag Team Championship, Mustache Mountains was winning. Mustache Mountains winning.
Okay.
I believe they're gonna win because I think it's gonna build up to another storyline. Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane. That's how you pronounce it?
Yeah, at least.
I don't know why.
I don't give a fuck about this match, but
they had nobody toss at her for the wolves to eat, for this wolf to eat. But Shayna Baszler's winning. Adam Cole versus Ricochet. This is going to be an amazing match. Ricochet loses, Adam Cole wins. The reason why I say that because Adam Cole's going to look very strong for the next year with this title. They're going to try to really make it more prestigious and build it up even more because it's so so fresh. Now, the NXT Championship, Ciampa's winning. But a part of me says Johnny might win this.
Excuse me.
Because, like, he hasn't... I don't know.
He haven't got a W yet.
Yeah, and
he's NXT's Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on, but it's a last man standing match. So I want to see what they do with this.
And it's really last minute put together because originally it was supposed to be a triple threat match for the NXT championship, but then
Aleister Black got in
out, for the next month or so. So they just kind of like put this shit together, and it was just like, well, we've already had no disqualification, we've done this, we've done that, but we haven't done last man standing. So let's just throw that.
I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited. And Johnny has won.
Yeah, the first one.
This is the third.
He won the one that if he would have lost, he would have lost.
Yeah.
That's why I said the first one.
He put the knee brace on his face. Yeah. It was fucking fire. So I'm super excited about NXT.
Just that women's match just disappoints me.
The women's match is just on some like, what is this?
It's ideally them coming full circle from the
Mae Young Classic because they were finalists.
Yeah.
But there's no real build up to it. Now, what I'm expecting from that match is a lot of great wrestling.
Yeah, their finals match at the Mae Young Classic was really good.
Yeah, so it's a lot of great wrestling I'm expecting from this, and it's going to be like that type of thing. So go ahead, brother.
I agree with you. EC3 needs his W for real though, bro. Like, I really think he needs his W. And to keep Undisputed really dominant, I think they're gonna retain that tag team championship. That women's match, I'm definitely looking forward to it because, like, they haven't been in the ring in a ring in a while. I'm going for Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano. I feel like he should get the championship. They could finish the feud. That's it.
All right, cool. We're gonna do SummerSlam now.
Sure.
This is fucking long as fuck. SummerSlam is OD long. Supposedly they might be throwing Bobby Lashley versus Elias in the pre-show.
Yo, they gotta fill. So SummerSlam this weekend on Sunday at Barclays.
It's a marathon.
Will be a 6-hour show with the shows officially starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But there is a 2-hour pre-show. I will say that again, 2 hours of a pre-show. Where they will open the doors and no one will be in there and they'll start the first match like they did last year to the Miz. So I don't know who they're going to put on first. But let's go through the list. We have on the kickoff show, we have Andrade, Cien Almas, and Selena Vega versus Rusev and Alana.
I'm excited about this match. I think it will be good. And what's sad, this is the end of Rusev Day. I think this is the end of it. I really think Cien Almas and Miss Lovely Vega is going to put the nail in the coffin to Rusev Day. This is over. That's completely over. What do you think?
I said that to be honest, yeah. And the whole glimmer and shine that they had with Rusev, it's not there anymore, B. Like, he went from competing for WWE Championship to be on pre-show. Like, for what? Like, really, guy? Like, he deserves so much better. Like, they're both over. He deserves better, bro. And I wouldn't be surprised when his contract is up. He's out. Because they really don't treat him good there, B. They don't, son. Like, even go back to him cutting his hair, they made a big deal. Him getting married, they made a big deal out of it. Because the storyline purpose, I'm like, come on, bro. Really?
Well, they made a big deal because Lana made it public.
Yeah, true.
That's the reason they made it a big deal.
I can get that, but it's just like, yo, at this point, like, if I was him, it's but so much you could take. After a while,
I didn't know they made a big deal about cutting his hair, though.
Yeah, they did make a big deal about cutting his hair. And, like, I see it as, yo, like, see it from his point of view. I got the crowd over. Everyone loving me. They said I put my man, so everybody loving my man. My girl, loving my girl.
Did he come up with the Rusev Day concept?
I don't know. I can't.
I think it was one of those things like how Braun's catch his hands was just like a oops.
Yeah, and they went with it.
To be honest, Aiden English was the one that started saying Happy Rusev Day.
So it's the fact that you got something like that over, like the crowd was behind you when you won that match, come number contender, people cheering for you. All this fact that you won in a star. Yo, I went from coming WrestleMania to a tank, B, the most dominant, decorated U.S. champion. This how you treat me, B? Like, yo, I put my blood and sweat into this company. This is how you treat me, my nigga, son.
No,
I ain't eating out here, B. I ain't eating out here, B. I'm on a pre-show, son.
But
like,
I don't know why
I'm on a pre-show. I'm on a pre-show with a man that can barely speak English, boy.
But
like,
I don't
come
know
on, B.
why everyone gives pre-show such a negative connotation. Like, some of the best matches have actually been during the pre-show. Like, there was one time I think fucking New Day was New Day I think was Money in the Bank. And they were on the pre-show.
But
like,
let me ask you another question. Do everybody remember the pre-show or the main show? Like,
if it's a good match, you're gonna remember the.
But it goes.
Neville versus Austin Aries pre-show WrestleMania.
No, we all talk about that was a phenomenal match.
Cedric Alexander winning the cruiserweight title during the pre-show.
Yes, but even you said it though. Like half the time the pre-show opens like 7 people.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, once again, for that $9.99, you're gonna catch the pre-show.
Yeah, but most people they're talking about the actual arena. It'll be empty in there.
Exactly.
That's why people give it a bad name. They're not saying the matches are gonna be bad, but it's not a full arena. Nobody really talks about the pre-show until like 2 days before the pre-show.
Exactly.
Well, because you don't want to hype something when you already know you're gonna be there for 6 hours.
Yeah, so you know.
But then again, though, like that's
and it
dumb.
prompts you to want to get there
early, which is nothing wrong, but pre-show is not the main show.
Yeah, and they always just toss at the last minute.
So that's the reason why. Except
that's not fine because a lot of people not know the pre-show is on. Probably know who's gonna face it to like they are. Oh shoot! Now I want to see.
I mean, this one they kind of promoted it.
100%.
But it's nobody really want to fuck with the pre-show because it's the pre-show. That's what it is. Not the show.
Exactly.
Yeah, but some people don't want to fuck with the show.
So why show up to the whole show then? Why show up to pre-show and leave?
There might be people that will do that. There's people that left WrestleMania right before Brock and Roman.
Because they don't beat the traffic and they already seen that.
They didn't want to see Brock and Roman.
But that makes more sense. It's the main event. They probably know what happened. They don't want to see it. But which one makes sense? You come in for a pre-show and you leave? What?
This is the same card that has that same main event. So it's the same concept.
But again, who comes?
He's winning, by the way.
But who comes to an event for the pre-show, then go home?
He's so winning.
Some people will come and then leave right before the main event.
Cruiserweight.
That makes more sense.
Just to go through, just for me to go through my whole thing. Cedric is winning.
No.
You don't think so?
He is. Because like they want to show, like they want to delete the stain that Enzo.
I think that's what I'm saying. They want to keep it.
The only way I would see Cedric winning is if they enter Leo Rush into that picture because you can't have, like, Drew Gulak is like a heel, so you can't really have heel versus heel for that title. Like,
I'm pretty sure Leo Rush is going to be involved sooner or later.
That's what I'm saying. If they insert Leo into then Cedric, then we'll have no choice but to win.
No, they're going to insert Leo. Leo's been winning constantly. Yeah. And his promo that he's cutting, regardless what Josh says, you know he's done it before, but whatever. The promos he's been cutting online has been nothing but great. Now, Raw tag team.
So you have the B team versus the Revival. So those that we did not catch Raw this week, there was a triple threat match for the Raw tag team titles with the B team versus Bray and Matt Hardy versus the Revival. And I did not think the B team was gonna win. So the fact that they walked out Raw as champions, it kind of still gives that whole gloomy effect of Matt walking away for a little bit. So it took them out of the whole picture and then kept the Revival in it.
I think the Revival's gonna win.
Yeah.
Because I right now WWE's at this weird spot where they're trying to make wrestling enthusiasts very happy and wrestling entertainment people are very happy. Yeah. And the Revival's wrestling enthusiasts. You know, does that make sense what I'm saying? More or less?
No, because I think with the B team, I don't think they knew in the back how much of a pop they would get. Like, they're over in the crowd.
No, they're over, but I think they might give it to Revival and have them feud as being that serious team. and that joke of a team. Maybe go back and forth on that. Because what's going on is that people are loving comedic or more tag team that you can relate to.
Yeah.
That's why New Day is so over.
Yeah.
But even that's getting a little.
Well, it's getting a little stale. But
I mean, I see it this way. Do I think New Day's getting stale? Not really, because they shift from power, positivity to bootios to now pancake power. So they always find something to revamp themselves. Even the Up Up Down show, they went from Xavier Woods. Now he has more people superstars. Now you have superstars who have their own shows on.
But I don't think you can never use up down.
No, but I'm saying that overall that they always try to prove their package.
But that has nothing to do with New Day though.
Yeah, like in terms of the actual gimmick.
The actual gimmick has nothing to do with New Day.
Yeah, but okay, you probably don't get what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say it this way. Not only they improving themselves in the wrestling world, they also improve themselves outside the ring.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but it's not helping with the actual in-ring product and the fact of who they are as New Day. Because what it's helping is improve Xavier's.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I get that, but I feel like that they are doing little stuff to improve the thing.
No, and I said that they are. Like what the next move would be is maybe add a fourth man, maybe add a female. To get him like a legit stable.
Okay, female, yes. But another man, no. I think a female give that little spice to it.
I just think the pancake thing is dumb, so I don't.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it's a little stale, because it's like, all right, y'all went from cereal to pops to now pancake. It's like, all right.
I just said that.
Can y'all just do something? I know you just said that. I'm saying that I still think that even though they're using food, I still think it's becoming a bit stale. It's becoming a bit repetitive, is what I'm saying.
I mean, Bootios wasn't really food at first. It was just a saying. Then a cereal made the thing to actual cereal.
No, it's everything.
Then after that, they took the pancakes. They were making pancakes backstage. Everyone loved it for weeks. They made a T-shirt, a power of pancakes, pancake power. Whatever. I forgot which one the words were saying. And the fact that people were buying that shirts.
No, what's next? They should add a chick.
I believe that.
They should add a chick to the group. Add a little something different, and make him a legit stable. And we'll move forward from that one.
All right, so then next we have the Money in the Bank briefcase match, which is Braun
who's going to win
Strowman.
the tag team championship?
SmackDown.
New Day.
Okay.
New Day's winning that. New Day's winning. Bludgeon Brothers are not over.
Just boring as champions. Money in the Bank briefcase, Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens. And if Kevin Owens wins, then he is now the new Mr. Money in the Bank.
I don't think this is gonna happen, but I feel it will happen. Kevin wins.
Yeah.
And I'll be sad for Braun because it was a complete waste of time.
To be honest with you, to be very honest with you, this is not diminishing as a talent. I'm not saying nothing about the talent, but real talk, this feud with him and Kevin Owens is boring. They do the same exact kid stuff over and over.
It's not that it's boring. Ace Andrew said it the other day, and because Big Show was on I think somebody's podcast. Yeah. He was like, it's really hard to push really big guys.
Yeah.
Because either they're monsters and destroying everything, or they become a comedic relief. And Braun is slowly getting into that comedic relief, like gray area.
Yeah.
And what it is right now is that they should just legit put him in the title picture.
Some kind of title picture.
Like,
but he doesn't need the briefcase to do
yeah, he doesn't need the briefcase to do that. And I think it would. This would elevate. This would help the storyline a lot better if, like, he didn't steal it, but Kevin ended up winning that briefcase. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kevin's gonna win it in cash in.
Yeah,
so
that helps.
That'll be that.
So we're going to United States Championship.
United States Championship, which is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy.
I said Shinsuke.
Shinsuke's winning because Jeff is going home. Yeah. Jeff is going home and lick his wounds because this nigga. I think he's done.
Not move.
I think he's done.
He cannot move. Like Matt moves better than he does.
And that says a lot.
So what's next?
We have the Intercontinental Championship with Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins, and we have Drew McIntyre in Dolph's corner, and we have the new return Dean Ambrose in Seth Rollins' corner.
I think Seth wins. Something happened between Ziggler and McIntyre, and it's a McIntyre versus Rollins later on. Moving forward.
I think Dolph wins. I think Dolph wins. Then after that, Seth moves on to beef with, like, probably tag him up with Ambrose.
Okay.
Because of like, 'cause I feel like every time, this is definitely, Ambrose, reason why I like them, sorry, Ambrose. Seth Rollins, because every time, no matter what situation you put him in, he make the best of it. Like, you put him in a tag team with Jason Jordan, no matter how many heat people say, oh, but I liked it because he gave it his all. It was still believable. I could tell that he was giving Jason Jordan some tips, this, that, and third, because each week Jason Jordan was getting better with the ring with him. He was very good, but he was adding little stuff to the cake. Icing, little like man on the cake, this, that, and third. What he did for the IC title, he brought it to the level of like more respectability. Like the 30-minute Iron Man match, the stuff that he did with the Miz, like he is that champion. Now they probably need to put more juice in the tag team championship once again to bring to that prestige. And Seth is that guy.
Okay. All right. Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. What do you think about that one?
I say The Miz because even I want, in my heart of heart, I want Daniel Bryan to win, but The Miz because it's the perfect thing to catapult him back into the main event scene.
I don't think this is catapults him to the main event scene.
I think so because it's just like because like next do it retroactively.
Because I think he's already in the main event scene.
But let me finish. He fought the Miz on Raw. He won. He took the Miz Intercontinental Championship. Won. He took that. He won that match.
Who?
Right? Daniel Bryan.
Okay, say it.
So boom, he did that. Now it's on some like he is not the same Miz that was the pro. He is on the next level of the Miz. And to get really Miz at that, he needs that notable win to get him back to the championship or sometime more in the mix again. If they're not planning to do that, then I see Daniel Bryan winning.
If the Miz wins, then they're gonna fight again down the line.
Oh, they are at SmackDown.
No, they're gonna fight again at Survivor Series.
So they're gonna fight 3 times?
Yeah, because they're gonna try to milk this whole thing, and they're gonna try to make it a long-term thing because.
See, but that was my issue with SmackDown was the whole vignette things, which were great, but it gave that feel like this is it, which is not what you should have did because the whole vignette thing low-key overshadowed the actual WWE Championship match between Samoa Joe and AJ Styles. Like 80% of SmackDown, you forgot that shit was even happening.
Well, I think it's because the fans hyped it up so much, and that talking smack segment.
It's a must-see match, but that's why I said the vignettes didn't help with the whole.
But what would you want to do with that then?
If they were gonna.
How was you gonna promote it then?
I mean, I would have been okay with just one package, like them doing a 3-part, like telling the story.
That was 2 parts.
It was 3 parts.
No, it wasn't. It was sort of 2 parts. I remember it ended off when like it says it was 2 parts. I saw it on the network.
I watched it on SmackDown.
But I saw it on the internet. It says 2 parts, and then the part is ended because it went up to the current time. So
right, which was the 3rd part.
No, it was the 2nd part. I don't know. They probably did it differently. But when I saw it online, it was only 2 parts.
Yeah, so, no, well, I watched on TV, and it was 3 parts. It was like them talking about the 8 years that this whole feud has been going on, low-key type of thing. But regardless of the fact, it just seems like this is like the end. If Daniel Bryan wins, then really that is a wrap. But if Miz wins, then they'll probably carry it at least into, I mean, that'll be a great Hell in a Cell match, to be honest. But they're definitely going to carry it if Miz wins. But I mean, I didn't want the match to begin with. It's too soon. Like, this is like your longest drawn out storyline, and now you're finally giving us the match, and it's like.
But they had to give it on. They had to give us on SummerSlam. No, they had to give it on SummerSlam because if they didn't give it on SummerSlam, every motherfucking mark on fucking line would have been complaining.
Exactly.
About it. I mean, have time to
complain regardless.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sitting here like I would have rather y'all hold that shit into me.
Again, just like Daniel Bryan said,
I think it's gonna be a couple of more matches though after this. I think this is the beginning of it.
Does it go back to the whole like when they did AJ and Nakamura and they did the couple of matches like and that stalled out?
That was because it was Nakamura's fault.
Yeah, and the finishes.
But I'm just saying like those are the type of variables you think about when you give it that kind of like first like on the card match and then now you want to continue the feud.
Yeah, but it's the guys that they have to do it. The creative has to get involved and they have to learn what they learned. They have to do what they did with.
The Miz is a very different scenario where I do believe that he can carry it.
He will. He will carry for another 6 months. It will be a good match.
But it's not the competitors that's in the match that you have to worry about. It's the writers.
No, it's both.
It's both.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
They
it
gotta
is.
tell the story.
They have to tell the story.
It's both.
No, because I'm gonna explain to you this way. This is out of third. You know the Miz gonna give it all in the ring. You know D-Boy gonna give it all in the ring. I'm not worried about that too. Those two things. They want to get in the ring. But at the end of the day, if the writer's telling them like, okay, you got just like a chicken and after that he is Colonel Sanders, they're gonna have to do it.
No, they don't have to do it because they're at a different place and they're not that high.
All right, let me finish. Everybody said in an interview, do you trust WWE to do the storyline up until WrestleMania? No, a lot of people don't. So why not? Because you didn't really think about it, on the Raw side of the card, it's repetitive matches that we've already seen before.
But so is some of the SmackDown. Like Nakamura and Jeff, we've already seen.
Listen,
We've seen variables of every.
But that's why I'm saying that it goes back to Daniel Bryan. This stuff fresh, something fresh. You want to see this? You want people like, oh, this is about to happen. They're about to go off. This, that, and the third, da. Yo, my thing is this way. Christmas came early. WrestleMania came early. I'm not complaining because if it didn't happen on SummerSlam, a lot of people are like, dang, what if SummerSlam is whack, right? Next thing you know, it's whack. But they didn't have that match. Like, dang, it's not the Mr. Daniel Bryan match. This, that, and third, blah, blah, blah. So why not make the fans happy, B?
they are making the fans happy. What I'm saying is that they can still carry it.
Yeah,
but it's going to take both sides of doing it because at the end of the day, you forget how powerful these guys are in the backstage. Miz has a say in the storylines nowadays. He is a top guy.
Or, let's say that when the Miz win, and Daniel Bryan never resigns, he goes off to the win.
I definitely think Daniel Bryan's responding, especially they pushing this whole 2K19 thing with him in it.
He's resigning. He ain't going nowhere.
Like special character shit.
No, it's it's a showcase where like showcase his whole career.
Because they're pushing that, like if they wouldn't push that unless somebody was gonna be able to promote the actual game.
Or maybe they tried to convince him to stay.
But, well, that's the whole thing.
He's not going anywhere.
If he's smart and granted, he probably would want to. The Indies is okay, but if he's smart, stay where you at.
He's gonna stay where he's at and get less dates. He has that pull now.
All right.
Well, what's next?
So we have the SmackDown Women's Championship with Carmella versus Bourne Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair is gonna win, but who should win? It should be Carmella.
Carmella, I think, is gonna win.
But I also think that I don't care what any of niggas say. Screw all of y'all. Becky Lynch. I wouldn't be sorry Becky Lynch win, and it carried on to a feud with her and Charlotte. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't want to see Charlotte and Becky.
Well, y'all don't want to see it.
That would be a trash feud.
Again, like I always say before, y'all so quick to call something trash before you actually let it happen.
I don't like her.
Well, I like her because
okay, you like her, but don't tell me what I can't like.
I'm not saying you cannot like something.
You shot down me not liking her.
I said in the beginning, screw y'all because I like her.
Yeah, you tell me screw y'all.
But I'm not saying you can't like not.
You just said screw y'all. All right. So are we gonna be talking about this Raw Women's Championship?
I mean, I really don't.
I mean, we know who's going to win. Ronda Rousey's winning.
All right, the next.
I don't think so.
I know.
I think, and I've said this a few times, and even on Behind the Barricades podcast when I called in, they're gonna let Ronda win the title at Evolution. It'll be a bigger pop. It'll be a bigger deal. I think Alexa winning will show that, all right, Ronda's almost there. You're almost there. And then on Monday Night Raw, Alexa will be like, you almost had me, but I'm always going to one-up you, and I think it'll carry into Evolution. I think them having to put her on the title at that first all-female pay-per-view thing would be a bigger pop than her getting it at SummerSlam.
Makes sense.
And then we have our last two matches. We have the WWE Championship, AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe needs to win this.
I want Joe to win.
So Samoa Joe needs to win this real badly.
So bad, but he's not.
Someone's going to win this because you know why? Simply, AJ had so much time in the company. So why not give him multiple reigns? And the fact that it makes AJ a real chaser with a real threat, a real, like on some like.
What's the from?
Like meaning that he's the type of nigga, like Samoa Joe's the type of nigga catching in the back.
So you're not going to explain his
I'm trying to.
It's okay. Explain your
I'm trying to. So I feel like Samoa Joe the type of nigga while you peeing, like he trying to intimidate you, getting back like growl your ear and probably mush you and stuff like that to the stall like this, and you kiss it or something.
Are you peeing?
Why are you peeing?
Yes.
Have you done that?
Listen.
You been to jail? That's some jail shit.
No,
that's some real jail.
Real talk. I'm saying like this, yo, real talk, son. Like, don't talk trash and expect me like I'm not gonna get you eventually. Eventually, you gotta be alone. Eventually, you gotta pee. I'm catching the most vulnerable moment, son. While you guarding your lawn, son, I'm catching you, B. You feel me? Then you washing your car, I'm there. You like, then you pumping your gas, I'm there. The most vulnerable moment, B, I'm gonna catch you, B.
I mean, peeing is a very vulnerable moment.
So what you do? You get vulnerable this side there.
But then he has his pants down.
Yo, even better. But why you peeing with your pants down as an adult? Who pees with their pants down as an adult? Wow. That means that you really have a daddy growing up. All right? No grown men should be peeing with their pants down.
Yo, some grown men pee with their pants down.
Yo, they didn't have a daddy growing up. No daddy, no man feels the period. No grown man should be peeing with it. I should not go to the bathroom and you have all your pants down, you peeing. Leo, I hope you don't do that, Leo.
Yes, you do.
When I was a kid.
Can we? Okay, so I think Samoa wins, and I think.
So when you pee, do you pull down your pants
No,
like
I
halfway?
use the whole, or I just put it down with this.
Okay, I didn't need the motion.
All I'm saying is this though, that someone look like that guy. They would catch niggas in the bathroom, go mad close to them. You talking that trash? You gotta mush a nigga right in the stall like this.
While he's peeing?
Yes, the most vulnerable moments, B.
Yo, you know what that reminds me? It reminds me of, remember GTV that used to be on Raw, and I forgot who it was with Big Show, and it was Big Show and Val Venus. Big Show and Val Venus, they were in the bathroom, like they had a hidden camera, they were in the bathroom.
You're not putting that in the camera, that's creepy now. That's how niggas go to jail.
But that's what the whole like gimmick was. It was like hidden camera type shit. So they were in the bathroom stall.
Which was perfect.
And Big Show, and it wasn't him, like that was just what the gimmick that they were doing at the time.
Which so movie,
and it was Big Show and Val Venus, and then they were both peeing, and Val like peeked on the side.
I remember that.
And then then Big Show wilded out on him, like just totally like wild out on him in the bathroom, like. But that's what that sound like. It sound like if you do that to the wrong nigga, like.
No, here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. Yo, when I got beef with someone on some real beef, on some real beef.
You gonna run up on them in the bathroom while they.
Nigga, yes, this is beef. When I see you, nigga, it's on sight. There's no question about it. That's the point. Like, you don't tell nigga like, I want to get you. No, you get niggas off guard when they're not expecting it.
That's not off guard. That's actually behind their back, and that's a little pussy.
That's off guard. Yo, you're not gonna be on the internet talking trash, and after that, when I pull up on you, you get shook.
Question: whoever's a female.
I'm not gonna female back when there's laws against me. All right, I get a female to press up.
So. Brock Lesnar is gonna win. That's my hot take for the week.
Wow. So we're just gonna. All right, so we said Joe, but then all right, Universal Championship, the match that Michael Cole keeps saying has been for years, and it's like
years in the making. It's years in the making. We saw it.
That shit aggravated me. Years in the making, bro. This is the second time in the same fucking year I've seen this match. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
But
I think this is the end of their feud, though.
Let me ask you a question.
All right, so
all I'm saying is this: real talk. I think that they might pull the what I said earlier, like, yo, make Brock go and be on some real, his dick out in UFC with the WC, like the WWE title.
What?
Or he might win, and after that, Paul Heyman come with WWE title. He's like, yo, I'm top of the world, both everything. That is a great photo op.
Did you say pull his dick out?
Yeah, like, you can't with his dick out on some Randy Orton status. Nobody will wrestle him there. Then boom, get the title.
What's crazy is now, from now on, that will be known as the Randy Orton move. Pulling your dick out.
Did I ever tell you that story when I did that once?
You pulled your dick out and just put it on the table?
Yeah, I did that once.
It said loud, tell out.
Yeah, so I was in Florida and this chick was like hitting on me. She's like, you'll come back to yo.
You put your dick out on the table in Florida?
Yeah, it was in Miami. So then, oh shit, this is some rapey shit. I did it twice actually. So
how big was your dick then?
My nigga.
Why you asking me how big my dick is, son?
Yeah, but Randy is Randy fucking Orton. This is my nigga. Like, I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, nigga, how big is your dick?
Like, to his homegirls. Like, when you pick him up, yo, my nigga got a big dick.
I'm not saying that.
Whoa.
Your brother about to get him in trouble.
Hold on. Good. No one needs me hear that your business. Yo, my nigga, listen, son. Listen. All I'm saying is this, though.
You
like,
pick up your own dick yourself.
No, you don't brag about it. You let other people brag about it.
I'm not brag about this.
You a
dick.
hater.
I'm not smashing.
Because, like,
so I'm not gonna sit here and push your dick on a pedestal.
If somebody,
I'm not smashing. Like, that don't make no sense to me.
I'm saying,
yo, so we're gonna go to action.
You're gonna walk around and talk about, oh, my pussy's the bomb, like.
I never had it. I never tasted it. So
Exactly my point. So why would I sit here and expect you to big my shit up, but you want me to big his shit up?
I will say that. Honestly, I would say, yo, Janelle, son, I would say exactly this. Yo, that's a good woman right there, B.
No, that's different.
Let me finish.
Dead ass sat here. Like, I should be this nigga's dick cheerleader and was like, oh,
you hype him up.
Bitches,
you hype him up.
You got a big dick.
Yo, you hype him
but
up.
in the same
All I'm
breath,
saying is this.
we not walking around talking about.
Yo, I got a small dick.
No.
I ain't gonna lie though, I got a small dick.
I'm gonna say this.
I don't want to know that.
Nah, my dick is just small.
Look, I'm gonna say this.
I don't want to.
My dick is small.
I'm gonna say this.
So can we stop this?
No.
My dick is small. Can we stop this? Listen, stop this. My dick is small.
So how you doing? Yo, my point. You know it's big. Probably
I don't know it's big.
You probably like.
Yes, I know his ass is big, but I'm not saying like, yo, bestie, you got a big dick. Like,
you don't tell him that.
Just
You tell your
just like the
that.
same way I would not think you walking around telling niggas.
Wait, so
like,
you don't tell your girls that he has a fat ass?
No, they already know he got a fat ass. It's pretty visible.
Can we stop talking about this?
No, why?
Can we stop talking about my ass?
Why is that the
Stop talking about my dick and my ass. Stop it.
Look,
no, we're not talking about my dick.
I put a Janelle onto my.
No, stop it. No, stop. The stop. Damn it.
You got a big.
Listen, who made the list? We're gonna talk about who made the list. We ain't asking no more questions. I wanna go home. No. Ain't nobody asking questions.
You didn't know. We didn't look on the feed.
The feed went out. So
yo, everybody got questions? Y'all better hurry up, B.
2 seconds, like, I didn't do it. I didn't sit here and talk about when you brag about you.
Shit is mad wild though.
I brag about the type of person you are.
Who do you brag about to me?
Like if somebody asks me, like, yo, what did you think about Wilkins? I'm like, oh, he's a great guy, you know.
Who you putting me on to?
I mean, I've definitely put you on to some bitches, you know. Just putting that out there, but.
I love to see what you say about me. I like to sit in that conversation.
Somebody gotta ask me.
But all I'm saying is this: if my homeboy want to talk to you, I will hype you up. I say, y'all say Janelle's a good woman, though. Yo.
But
son.
you're not sitting. You will.
But you can't say her pussy fire though.
I will say this.
Wait, don't say fire. Don't say fire. That.
I would say this. I would say this. Yo, real talk though. Janelle look like she's a freaking.
Okay. Word Life said, do you think Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair should be a better tag team than her and Bailey?
Yes.
But I wouldn't put them as a tag team regardless.
Enemies. I think enemies would be better.
Because, I mean, if Sasha Banks was back in NXT, then it would make sense. But Bianca can do her own and Sasha can do her own. Like, certain people kind of just do better by themselves. Like I mean, Cesaro and Sheamus is a great example because, I mean, together they did the shit, but like, there's a time limit to everything and they've outran that course. So like,
I think so, yeah. I think so.
Ideally, the girls, I think, would be, better separately than together, but that's that. But
all right, so who made the list? Who made your list, guys?
I have to think. What did I go through this weekend?
So I'm gonna tell you who made my list. So I was at the gym today, right?
You okay?
You just made the list.
So.
Elijah asks, with Daniel Bryan being cleared for regular competition, with the length of time and the way that, nigga, this is a long question, it's played out, so you think it was a work? Yes, I've always said that shit was a work.
Let me ask you a question.
Always said that.
Why do you think it's a work?
I've always said that.
I'm asking, why do you think it's a work?
It's just my gut. Like, and I said that forever. I kept saying, I was like, yo.
So you're saying this.
I don't know.
So you're saying this. You're not giving no concrete evidence. All you're saying is a gut feeling. But my thing is this way. My thing is this way.
Like, I don't think he thought that it would be the end, but I just thought that it was I don't know. It just didn't feel like this was the end. So to me, I was just like, y'all fucking with me a little bit. But I think in terms of the injury he had, it was what it was. But I definitely think especially once he became GM of SmackDown, I was like, y'all fucking with me.
Like, you know that he was under contract, right?
Yeah, he could be under contract. But
so what's the point?
He don't have to be on TV.
No, like for example, just
the Bellas are under contract. They're not on TV. They do a lot of outside ambassador shit.
But how you know that they're not like they don't pay them, but the contract's still going on? We feel like how that
they do look at Neville. They're paying the
exactly.
Shit out
So
not be on
but
TV.
look, that's what I said about Daniel Bryan. My thing is this way. It like I did the research when he first came. I didn't know what to understand. Nigga had legions in his brains. You can't fake that. You can't.
No, I didn't say that the injury was a work. I'm saying the way that they presented it was a work. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that his diagnosis was fake. I'm not saying that he wasn't fucked up in the brain and needed to heal the brain because the brain is a muscle.
So what's your argument?
To do that.
What exactly your argument?
All I'm saying is the injury wasn't a work. I said the way that WWE presented it was a work. Like going from the whole retirement speech and then he still was doing Total Bellas and Total Divas, which was fine. And then a year and a half later, you're still talking about Daniel Bryan. You're still like, they get that whole like tease, like, I don't know if he's gonna come back, I don't know if he's gonna come back. Then he came back as GM. That moment I was like, all right, y'all got me. Cause there was something cooking at that moment. At that moment it was like, all right, something's up. So, like I said, the way it was presented, I think it was a work.
It was kind of like similar when Mick Foley retired. He came back as Commissioner Foley. It's the same exact thing. He's still on the contract, so why not use him for something? He's a popular figure.
But it was a whole ass year.
No, but okay, but it doesn't matter. He still came back though. Daniel Bryan is just like, yo, a man is popular.
But the way that they did Mick Foley was like, he said he wasn't gonna wrestle anymore, but then he was on Raw the next week, like as commissioner, and then some here and there he still would wrestle. So it was. But it's all about.
I understand that. But all I'm saying is this: the reason why I think that they was having to work because this is like they're saying this way. It goes back to a couple episodes where we was talking about the stockholders. Now, God forbid, let's say how that was back in the Attitude Era. Yo, just take a painkiller, just drink some beer, whatever, and then this nigga died in the ring. You forget prior to that, Rey Mysterio, God forbid, the man he killed the man by accident. So it's still lingering with the whole injury. And during that time, it was just a lot of stuff. And it was a lot of stuff. So my thing is this way. It could not been really be to work because they're on some we're not going to clear you because it make us look bad. So that's why the doctors say they waited for the minute, and instead of him sitting at home and moping, he tried to get cleared himself. So he said, finally went to the doctor, yo, listen, what happens to get cleared? You see these doctors, they agree, I'm going to agree. So a work to me is basically saying that everybody's all in it. Everybody's in it.
I mean, you gotta be everybody. It gotta be all hands on deck when you gotta be able to introduce the person coming back into the fold.
So Julian Bell 33 asks, with the G1 Supercard and MSG, do y'all think Vince feels? How do you think Vince feels? Sorry.
How do I think Vince feels?
Vince is in his feelings right now.
Yeah.
I don't think he's in his feelings. I think that I've always said Vince has a finger in stuff. So I think it's going to be a very I think it's going to be a very interesting weekend come April 2018.
All I'm saying is this. Vince this is what you get. Honestly, this is what you get. Because it's not like you ran, someone said this, Josh, F that nigga, he's a faggot. But he said this.
You can't call somebody a faggot, don't say that.
Oh yeah, fine, F him. But he said something like, oh, WWE has not sold out MSG in a while. But then I look at it this way, but 100%. But do they have televised television shows during that 5 stretch during that time? It was all house shows, correct? And a lot of people only know about the house show because we live in New York and we hardcore fans. Now, if you present MSG as a televised event, you advertise it next week, you'll be at MSG, more people appeal to come. They haven't done no live shows
and it's G1.
The thing with Supercard is that Supercard ends up coming on TV a few weeks later. It's not something that is going to be live and on pay-per-view.
No, I get that, but it's also Supercard. It's it's like their WrestleMania. It's
one of their
big shows. You know what I mean? It's so it's going to sell out. like they don't. When's the last time they did a fucking big show at MSG?
I mean, but ideally, you have to question like, what is the number 2 sellout? Like, how big of a stage is it gonna have? How big is the, are they only using the first and the second level? Are they using the third level? Like,
how much does MSG hold?
Those are the only questions. What's
That's
maybe
Brittany.
like 20,000?
But at the same,
you know what? You're right.
No, but I'm
because
saying
like
it's
how to use the full capacity at WWE.
Right. So like with SmackDown, even they only use like 3/4 of Barclays. Like there's some sections where they don't even sell into because it's not on the TV side. It's up high. Yeah. They have it draped off. Like those are some. So like there are so many variables that go.
Yeah, but
I didn't think about it that way. Like you're actually right though. There is a lot of variables to that.
So it's listen. At the end of the day, like you said, Vince has his finger in that, and at the end of the day, it's great for wrestling.
Right.
Like,
if he doesn't milk it the way that I think he should.
Like indie guys are all like hyped up. WWE people feel some type of way. Like, yo, at the end of the day, this is great for wrestling. Like that week is gonna be an amazing week to be a wrestling fan. Like this city's gonna be buzzing. Like, who cares?
All right. Well,
if you're a guy.
Last question.
Yeah, let's do 2 more. Elijah said, "Do you think they're doing the same thing with Paige as they're doing with Daniel Bryan, as Paige being a SmackDown GM?"
And to work too, right? So he's saying that. You know what? I'm not. So he's saying that. But you're not saying nothing clear. Does it work? Because they tell him that even though your contract is still up,
I can't be any clearer saying the actual injury is not a work, but the way they're presenting it to the fans could be a work. I don't know how much clearer to say that.
Word Life 25 said, "Y'all think because of Evolution and people wanting AJ to come back, AJ Lee to come back for it is why they called up Caitlyn?" I never.
Long story short, I never was a huge AJ Lee fan. Like a lot of people are. I really wasn't one of them. And Caitlyn doing the Mae Young Classic has nothing to really do with Evolution. I mean, even though the finals will be at Evolution, I think A doesn't have nothing to do with B. They also have other people that are in the Mae Young Classic. Like they have Madison Rain, they have a few of the really big indie girls on it. So like A to me, A has nothing to do with B. AJ Lee coming back would be if AJ feel like she has something to prove, and honestly, if her husband allows her to.
All right. So good amount of questions this week. And Elijah said that week of WrestleMania is gonna have me broke, B.
Yo, I'm taking PTO Friday and Monday. I think that week.
Oh,
or maybe even Thursday, Friday, Monday. Maybe.
It's April, so I'll take the. Oh, is it the beginning of April?
Yeah. So it could be during spring break for you.
Oh yeah, we live. All right. So anybody make the list for you this week?
What about you?
Anybody made the list for you?
No.
I'm at the gym today.
So who's the gym store?
Lady comes up to me.
Oh yeah, I read that on Facebook.
She says you got a fat ass.
What I mean, would you rather?
My nigga, I don't want you to be telling me that. If I come up to a woman and say you got a fat ass, you feel some type of way.
I may not.
Most women will feel some type of way.
I may not.
So why do you keep that same energy? Don't do that shit to me.
But if you told her, she might be like, "Thank you."
No, it's disrespectful, and she'll be like, "Oh my God, hashtag me too, bitch." No, no, I don't give a fuck.
I probably said the same thing.
And 90% of them will be like, "Nah, no, we're not doing that." She made my list.
I would do that.
Fuck her.
Oh, okay. I have somebody on the list. So there's this person that I had a conversation. I asked him a random question, and the random question, I'm not gonna get into details, but the random question I asked them, I feel like their answer was inappropriate, so I'm putting that person on the list. The end.
Okay. That was okay. All right. Well,
David Meltzer is on the list this week for the comments he made about Peyton Royce.
Yeah.
That was kind of fucked up.
It was.
What did he say?
You remember what he said?
Something about how
he commented on how she looked.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rude. Uncle Dave, don't do that.
And Dave Meltzer ain't the cutest nigga in the world, so I don't know how you making fun of people.
What do you say? How you look?
We'll talk about that off camera. All right, we're gonna end the show.
You are an interesting individual. All right, once again, thank you guys that are watching on the live feed. We appreciate you guys watching every week. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube page, the Job Tears Podcast. Also, if you haven't already, shout out to Julian Bell that have received his own personal Job Tears Podcast shirt all the way in Arizona. We appreciate you. Thank you for being a very avid watcher and supporter of Job and Tears Podcast. We do appreciate you here in New York. So as always, you guys can get our t-shirts on ProWrestlingTees.com/Job and Tears Podcast. So you can buy a shirt. I'm actually going to wear our shirt when I meet Triple H in 2 days. No, I'm trying to get that plug. Low key. So a few house cleaning. With SummerSlam weekend here in Brooklyn, we do have our kickoff party. Jobber Slam. Are we excited, guys? There's a lot of buzz going around town.
It's hot in these streets
about the Jobber Slam happening. So you get to see the epic finale of SP3 from True Hills versus Sir Wilkins.
And you as a guest referee.
Special guest referee. I wonder if I could get a shirt here before Friday. But anyway, also we're raffling off 2 tickets to SmackDown Live for this coming Tuesday. It'll be a $1 raffle, so come see me and Leo at the party. We will be doing the raffle. And then also I do want to personally thank the following people that have supported not only Jobber Tears Podcast, but has helped push and promote the event. So we have Wrestling News.
Hold on. Gotta look it up. Test it. Go ahead.
So we have Wrestling News.
It's way too loud, bro. Let her finish first.
Way too loud. At the end, you can give the claps and the horns and the celebration. Wrestling News. We have our good friend across the pond, Black Wrestling Alliance. One Sweet Wrestling Podcast. Actually, I jumped on their podcast last night on their live feed, and it was really good. So shout out to them in Texas. True Hills, as much as the boys don't like you, I appreciate you guys putting the name out there.
The only person I recognize for True Hills Cupcake, B. My son had balls, son. My son came to the show, son. Son, I gotta respect Cupcake, B. Yo, Cupcake, son. After those True Hill niggas, come to the E, baby. We treat you good, baby. I give you a shirt off my back, so you get to eat, B. Get a nice little show. True Hill with me. You feel me, baby? We treat people good over here, B. Get your numbers up there, B.
Let her finish. Let her finish.
Who's Cupcake, the white girl?
No.
Wow.
No.
Let her finish.
Not the white girl.
You really don't pay
she's
attention.
Spanish, by the way. Also, thanks to Jenna and Blue from the Mixed Tag Show. We actually might be doing a joint effort next week, so stay tuned for that. Behind the Barricade, my boys Rodney and Ant from Long Island. I appreciate you guys pushing Jobber Tears Podcast and pushing Jobber Slam on your show. Wrestling IQ 101 Podcast. Thank you guys so much for following us, for pushing, and actually I'm hearing you guys are coming to the party too, so I can't wait to meet you guys. A Shot of Wrestling Podcast, my guys Green Man and Boulevard Bullies too. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for also listening and supporting Jobber Tears. Of course, Battle Club Pro. We appreciate you guys. And also Tatiana and Haven from P2. They have their own podcast. It's not wrestling related, but it's a really good show. But we want to thank all of our wrestling friends and family and other fellow podcasts, community members that have supported us. We absolutely are beyond humble and appreciate you guys always supporting, always watching, always pushing. And we want to thank you guys. Whether the party we have 1,000 or 2 people, we know it's successful because of you guys and because how hard you guys have supported us. So we thank you. So as always, also NXT TakeOver, if you are not going to the actual show, I will be there. #Section 220. If you are not going to the show, you can watch it with Sir Wilkins at Legends Bar on Saturday. And then the big show, Sunday, August 19th at SummerSlam. If you're not going to be at Barclays again, make sure you join Sir Wilkins and some of the other fellow jobbers at Legends Bar for the SummerSlam viewing party. Any last words? This is episode 30. This has been a while. The last 30 weeks has been a roller coaster. So I want to thank you guys for joining me in this crazy ride that we've been on. And even though we sometimes get on each other's nerves and we want to rip each other's eyeballs out, there's always love at the end of the day. So I do thank you guys. And I thank Leo too, even though Leo can be dirty and obnoxious. There's so much love that is in this room right now that is really good. So here is to the Here's to the next.
I thought that's what you want me to do.
Did you say do what it do?
I thought that's what you want me to do.
Yeah, I did. You were on cue and I loved it. So thank you guys. Thank you to those that are watching on the live feed. Any last words, gentlemen, before we do sign off?
I'm out, bitch. Peace.
I don't know how that goes. Hashtag Black Excellence. Hashtag we're out.
It's the Jobbers Tears Podcast.